has remembered the name of. And Bushka is one of them because that particular. Go ahead.
Sorry.
That particular ice hag has worked with the Teal Spirit for about 3 incarnations now.
My cat was getting on my keyboard and starting shit.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So that we take this, we put this.
I love it. I love it.
I got it.
Well, just be careful about copyright sounds because this is on stream.
It's on Discord, so I don't know.
Yeah, he's streaming. Please Discord.
Also, William was
You're
echoing
echoing
through your thing,
Yeah.
Yeah, I was playing Vampires the Masquerade. The audio is.
Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines?
Yeah.
I'm shocked you got that to work.
There are some things that
What,
work
the
with
video game or the?
Yeah, the video game.
There's an official patch. Well, not official, but official patch.
I played it back in like the early 2000s, and other than it being a buggy piece of shit, I never actually had difficulty with like playing it.
It's fine. Like it has the best fucking like writing.
Good Kitty.
Of course, right next to that, why do One for All wielders die so young? Apparently, they start to split apart once they reach 30.
Oh yeah, I forgot they said that.
You're going to die before you reach 40, Midoriya.
No, it was because like a lot of them already had quirks, so since Midoriya doesn't have a quirk, that's not going to affect him as much.
Yeah, he's fine. So like next.
So YouTube's got this new terrible shitty. I'll be right back to you guys. To share just terrible shitty thing it does. I click my like D&D campaign music private playlist, and I scroll down to the bottom because I scroll from the bottom up. New thing they've added is a recommended videos section at the end of it, just tacked on to the end of my fucking playlist. Lo and behold, copyright music is in it.
Oof.
Yeah, fuck you, YouTube. Thanks. I need that risk. Thanks.
Yeah, that's weird.
Fuck all the way off with that. Stop changing things. You don't need to. You never do anything right, so just stop changing things. Just stop. You're never going to do it right. No one's going to be happy. Either run a poll and ask people what they want, or don't do it at all. Because this weird, like, bloating extra shit and features onto things for extra shit and features' sake is just making things worse. Sorry, Ghost, continue.
There's something on Spotify. If you play Spotify on your computer,
Spotify's
if you make a
even
playlist,
worse.
it won't stream.
Spotify's even worse.
But yeah. So the next inheritor of One for All has to be someone quirkless, or they will fucking explode.
Or they will explode. I love that. Or you will explode. It's such a good, like, don't do this or this will happen bit. I don't know. It's Invader Sin did that to me. Just
do not press button or you will explode.
That fry cook.
Yeah, the Caesar sleep.
I need to put that in this game. Just
Caesar's Legion did that.
Right, William. I have a special request, just personally, because my sister's families had this argument for so long. I thought it'd be funny to solve it with D&D. So
Man.
at some point, they started arguing about what would win in a fight, a gorilla or a bear. Freaky, don't start discussing. I'm just throwing it out there. I don't need you to start analyzing it and getting into that because it's less fun.
I mean, the gorilla
But
easily, but continue.
yeah, thank you. But the whole point is that they're all arguing about it. So I thought it'd be funny to create those two creatures into one being. And I thought you could give it stats. So that way...
That's just Sasquatch. A bear plus gorilla is just... It's fucking Bigfoot.
I want that. So that way when they can go... They can use it in further, like, debates. Because at some point, one of them was like, does it beat a Ninja Turtle?
Fuck's sake.
So...
They just want to argue about it, and I just wanted stats. I wanted stats so I could send it to her and go, here's the stats for that.
What if I told you it technically did exist in D&D?
A bear and gorilla hybrid, like an owlbear?
Not like an owlbear, but there's a thing that is just basically that, and it's a yeti. It's technically a polar bear and a
No, they're talking about grizzly bear specifically.
Oh,
they're being very specific.
You're describing Sasquatch, basically. That's what the Sasquatch legend basically is. It's bear and it's bear sightings and gorilla things and.
Well, it's because it's a family funny joke.
As for an amalgam like that, like I said, you just end up with something very similar to the Yeti sheet. It wouldn't be hard to stat out, really. I guess you'd look at the brown bear sheet, and there's no regular gorilla sheet in 5th edition, is there? There's only giant ape. There are no regular gorillas in 5th edition, guys.
No, there's an ape.
There is? Okay.
Yeah.
Didn't know that.
Yeah.
But
CR 1/2.
Should be more than that.
I was about to say.
Well, wait. What's the damage? Is this one of the CR 1/2s that fucking hurt?
It's alright, so it has 12 armor class, 19 hit points, 3d8 plus 6, 30-foot climb speed, 30-foot regular speed, athletics plus 5, perception plus 3, multi-attack, 2 hits, 2 fist attacks, plus 5 to hit, reach 5 range, 1d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, that's correct.
And it can also make a rock attack.
That's correct.
Reach 25-50, hit 1d6 plus 3 bludgeoning damage.
Although, if I'm not mistaken, gorillas specifically lack the throwing capability of humans. Like, that's what makes us unique in the primates, is our ability to throw things.
I saw a gorilla throw their own shit at the ground at grandma once.
Gorillas can't throw at all well. So yeah, it's specifically a human thing to have, like, because that's...
You see where this goes? You just mentioned it and the topic just takes off.
It's fun! But yeah, that's our thing. That's our niche in the animal kingdom. We're very smart, we have fantastic endurance, and we can throw things really well. That's like...
But Monkey did that to Grandma in the zoo.
I'm saying, like, that's our niche in the animal kingdom. That's what makes us special in the animal kingdom. Is those things. That's our
we can also make guns to kill up children.
That would be part of very smart.
And also, probably the monkeys at the zoo sees humans do that.
Also, I don't know if that's very smart, Freaky. Making guns to kill our children. I don't know.
I mean, do you have any idea how fucking advanced a firearm is?
Yeah, I know, but
the sickness of man is a different thing from the intelligence of man, Ghost. They have to coexist whether they combine well or not. But,
Anywho.
Yeah.
Alright, so yes. Everyone. Let's see. That's
So we're
comical.
doing Dragon Heist.
Yes. Eventually.
I've never played that campaign, but it shall be interesting.
Emotional damage.
Emotional damage.
Do any of you guys follow tips from the ER?
I've heard of that, but I think I've heard of it anyways.
He just gives like some legitimate tips with ER, and some of them are just like, don't do this, do that. Or like, don't lie about the drugs you've taken. We don't want your fucking ass there either. So just tell us what you're on. That way we could know to leave you the fuck alone if you're high. Like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like legit tips. And so he and Stephen Heed collabed, and that skit was born, and I fucking love it.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah. I like that guy. That guy's funny. He's also got beautiful eyes.
Ain't nothing fun about that. William down for the homies.
No, I'm like trying to find the video you posted because it's disappeared.
Oh, it's in my simping.
Oh. Oh.
The Genshin one is irrelevant. I just kind of laughed because I was gonna tell William in canon, Kaya is the one that usually gets Klee into shenanigans that she doesn't get herself into.
Oh, that's funny.
That's why he's Uncle Kaya.
Uncle Kaya's getting you into trouble.
Well, he's the one who pushes her shenanigans forward too. Fish blasting? He'd be the first one of Klee. We have to leave the city first before we do that.
Not,
cute.
We don't do it. Let's do it in the lake outside the city. Then we use bigger explosives without people stopping us.
Exactly. He's Uncle Enabler.
Wait. If we're gonna do this, let's do this where no one will catch us.
Fun fact, William, have you got to the chasm in the leeway?
I'll show you a chasm, unzip spans. Anyway.
Did you notice what they said about a demolitions expert?
Oh, is that the one that she blew up?
Yeah, so fun fact. Klee was supposed to be there, but apparently they said that she was in solitary confinement. They didn't know Klee was a child.
That's
Kaya had encouraged her to do some shenanigans, and then she got into solitary confinement, and that's why she wasn't there at the chasm. Did they need to add that? No. Was that funny as fuck to have as a little bit of background? Fuck yeah.
I remember playing the Klee mission where it's like, oh no, the Abyss Mage has my treasure. He's gonna get me in trouble. And then when he blew himself up, Klee started panicking because she thought she was in trouble and shut herself in the grounding room.
Yeah. Well, because she thought he was that she was only supposed to blow up bad guys and didn't know that was a bad guy.
Man, these child soldiers are getting out of control.
Oh, she doesn't think of herself as a soldier. She just thinks it's fun.
That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if she thinks of herself as one or anything like that. Indoctrination's outside the point.
Emotional damage at the ER.
Man.
Hey,
Okay.
you got the diplomatic fee, right?
Fortune has the diplomat fee, yeah.
It says that if you already have proficiency, you can add double your proficiency bonus.
Yeah, she has
To
expertise.
the current one.
That's expertise.
Yeah.
It's called expertise.
Yeah, I know.
It does not
But
stack.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Because I already have expertise.
That's what you're thinking.
Yeah.
It do not stack, no.
That would be viciously overpowered.
I
It's
was
just
like,
a word. It's
6
just a word.
plus 16 persuasion. Jesus Christ. Okay.
It's just a wording discrepancy. Sometimes we have to be the arbiters of our own sanity, such as looking at Wizards of the Coast fucking up royally on a wording and saying, that's not right, they messed up, that's not supposed to be like that. There's a lot of terrible things I could do with prestidigitation if I believed the wording as it was written, but I'm not gonna fucking do that because I know they didn't think of that shit.
Man.
Creation, on the other hand, I will exploit that way.
Alrighty then.
Wait, isn't creation like if you create gems, isn't it like just get destroyed after 1 minute, or is that another spell?
I'm talking about thermite grenades. Anyway, go ahead, Willie.
Let's see.
Depends on the material, but for gems, apparently, for gems, a minute.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I know the creation spell off the back of my head, the top of my head, so I've been drinking.
I was about to say, like, I barely even see the back of my head.
I see the back of my head all the time. I got eyes back there.
You got eyes back there. You can't see the back of your head.
Sure, I can.
So, who remembers what happened last session?
Man, I cannot believe Master Detective Duran figured out the case.
Goddamn rats.
Depressed French detective Duran Calistan.
Well, I mean, that's basically a French movie.
Oh, man.
A depressed man
depressed-
smoking a cigarette.
True. He hasn't smoked cigarettes.
The best
in
people are the
ages.
best at picking up murderers.
This place isn't flammable, right?
No.
No, it's a stone bunker.
It's made of stone.
Silly William.
Also, funny that everyone's just in there with the dogs.
Actually, Duran never smoked. Fortune used to smoke. That was it. It was Fortune smoked. Duran never did.
She smoked crack.
No, she used to smoke like tobacco.
No, she drinks
I'm gonna
crack.
call Astro real quick.
She quit. The dogs are also being interrogated. Benimaru, where were you yesterday at noon?
Back to work.
Wait, what? Meh, meh.
No, you said noon. Sounds like food. Food? They're still dogs. They're still dogs.
Yeah, Nigel's gonna ask you to
The
chew on
dogs
his...
would actually be in here.
I was gonna make a joke about one of the dogs chewing up Nigel's boots, but I think YouTube instituted a new feature where if you set a video to loop and that video had ads, it'll play the ads between loops. And I swear, if that's true, I'm going to fucking commit a crime.
Anyways, who can tell me what happened? Actually, tell me what happened last session.
All right, can I do it, guys?
Go
I need the fucking inspiration. All right. So what happened
Sure.
last session? What happened last session was we started off with Duran and Nigel getting in for we got our good old badges for saving the city and 500 gold and all that. We saved the city, guys. We did it. We are heroes. And after that, after the ceremony, most people left, and Nigel and Duran was informed that about the investigation and the connections of a cult of some sort, and then they mentioned the Faceless, which got Duran all hard. And then Duran joined the investigation along with Nigel, and the guard. He also informed to the guards that whoever got knowledge of these faceless things or even the names should get modified memory. So they're on process of that. But Duran was shown the faces of the suspected individuals, and he got to scrying. He couldn't find one of them, but he found the other one. He was in the bar, and with some magic and some identify, he found out that it was Salem. And so after that, he informed the guards and no one else to stage a fake sort of interrogation and get him on an interrogation and all that about what happened to figure out who did this, even though Duran already knows, in order to take Salem, capture him. Then we ended the session.
Yeah. Go ahead and take inspiration.
Okay, I'm gonna use that to break into a wall.
You're
Your
gonna
sword
break
doesn't
into
work
a
in
wall.
here.
What?
Break out of a wall. I don't know.
Your sword doesn't work in here, my dude.
I have adamantine plate armor.
Yeah, you do.
What's your strength score?
Let me see. A lot, I think.
Uh,
Plus
the doors are also adamantine.
They only really need to be steel
Yeah.
or iron.
Yeah. Anyways, but yeah, you guys were asked to come here as they wanted to ask each of you questions about like that day, you being high-ranking IAG members and everything. Yeah. So let's start with Awen.
Oh, do I? Okay.
He will.
How old are you, Miss Avon?
Yeah, they'll basically ask like your name, your age, your rank. They'll go over an overview of what they know, like you use your sword to put out fire and pull people out. So they'll ask you, what were you doing before the fire? What were you? What happened? Please tell.
Uh. Oh. My dogs. We were getting them this potion to make them speak, as you've probably heard earlier. You know, the whole treat, and before you guys had to go take them into the stall room. Because I'm pretty sure you know dogs don't talk. Unless they're magic. I'm always nervous. I live a life of nerves. If this was the bug from the never-ending story, I'd be dead.
He nods, but doesn't say anything. And
Before the fire, I was also with Damien. We were out eating food because I left my dogs with another team member. We have the leftovers. Like, probably still has some of the food from, when they went to go eat, and then that fire erupted.
He continues to nod.
Like, clearly, like, even if it is, really, Tupperware, You don't think this bitch who, if she gets anything nice, puts it away, she has a stone of cleanliness so she doesn't have to fucking pay for a bathhouse? You don't think she's got things to put things away? Anyways, yeah, she just, like, even if it's not in order, clearly it is what she did, because she has proof she was doing these things. Because I'm pretty sure it was the eating with Damien, and then before that it was the Doges.
He will nod. So you were eating and you heard the barrel, you saw the smoke. What took you, what made you decide to go to the fire?
Oh, no. I want help. My own village got destroyed in war, and I can help this time. I'm not defenseless anymore.
He will nod to you and pat you on, like give you a like grip your shoulder and what he hopes is comforting gesture, and nod to you and say, very well. Please, follow me."
Little nod. But also, very quickly say, because she told them the truth. By the way, I told my team I'm 18, not 16. Can we keep that between us? I just want them to take me seriously, and I didn't think they would if they knew I was 16.
Actually, hang on. They will ask a few other questions. Sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yes. So you were with Damien, the tiefling, yes?
Yeah, we were eating fish. It's a lot of fish.
And what of the others? Did you meet them at the fire? Did you meet up with them on the way?
To be fair, it was all chaotic. I think I'd only just noticed. No. Wait. No, 'cause she didn't purposely even look for them, so I didn't even know they were there until afterward, to be honest. I just looked for one of the biggest buildings, and since I had my sword here that could put out fire, figured let me get rid of the big trouble and, help. It wasn't until everything calmed down that when I looked around, I noticed a couple of my team members around.
Well, from the reports we got, you and Damien arrived together. Mr. Duran and Nigel both arrived to get more or less together as well. The four of you were in the same area on the western side of the city. On the western side of the fire.
Oh,
However,
yeah.
your
Go ahead.
companions, Orion and Salem, arrived from the northeast. Do you know what they were doing?
Shakes her head
As
no.
well,
I've learned that I don't ask too many questions because everyone's entitled to do their own thing, you know? Everyone's got their gripes and their stuff to do. If I asked everybody what they were doing,
Especially after that letter basically saying, like, hey, I'm gonna do my own thing right now. No, don't ask me anything. Something like that.
he nods and says, "And let me ask you something. If
Sure.
if you learned who started the fire, no matter who they were, let us say you discovered it was Mr. Damien. What would you do?
That's the wrong party member as an example.
Out of all of these,
He would do that. He
The
would
thing
totally do that.
is that it hurts to answer because hearing that makes her think, "Oh God, not again."
God, he totally.
Of like, why does this have to be somebody I know? Why does this have to be something I'm trying to enjoy? A person I'm trying to spend time with because she's already convinced herself, oh, Damien, please, no. You already woke up from fucking in a jail cell once. Please, no. She's dreading it, but just still putting her head down. I'd have to report it. Because it'd be irresponsible otherwise, right? Especially if that fire... Obviously, you see, I have a personal connection to that kind of thing. I couldn't just let that slide.
He will nod to you and very well. Please, come with me. And then we will cut to Duran. Mr.
Boom.
Duran, yes?
That is correct.
You were... Let's see. You are from Pice. You're not a member of the IAG.
No, I am not.
Can you tell me your recollections of the day of the fire? You arrived with Mr. Mann, yes?
That is correct. Him and myself were at an inn. We were in the lobby discussing some more personal matters. When we heard that the fire was going, Mr. Mann jumped up immediately. He seemed rather excited at the proposition and ran out the door. And myself, my bloodline is cursed. Everything I try to do catches fire in my hands. So I was apprehensive. I left much later after the others. Got it in my head that I could at least pass a bucket. Or something of that nature. So I missed a good portion of it all.
Yes. And you said it was the... You said that it was the alarms that sent you to the fire?
That is correct. Mr. Mann heard it first, but after he told me, I took some time to gather myself and then went after everyone else had.
And you... Why did you decide to go?
I weighed the options. If I drop a couple of buckets, more people get saved than die. As opposed to doing nothing.
You will nod. Tell me, do you know... You arrived with Mr. Mann, personally. Miss Ewan and Mr. Duran, or Mr. Damien. I'm fucking up all these names. You arrived with Mr. Mann.
They are names.
Mr. Damien and Miss Ewan arrived together, and you all arrived at roughly the same time.
This conversation is just happening in Duces at this point.
Yeah, at the western side of the city, or at the western side of the fire. However, Mr. Orion and Mr. Salem arrived on the northeast side of the city. Would you happen to know what they were doing on that side of the town?
No, not at the time. I assume they had more personal business. I am unsure if they were together or if they were just near each other. I do know that Mr. Salem is a very odd individual. He has many things he likes to do. He has taken it upon himself to try to appear more human. So he may have left to do that, it seemed obvious. And Mr. Mustang, he is a crafty type, does a lot of shopping, a lot of tinkering, a lot of reading. He could have gone to a library, he did not really tell.
Hmm. Very few reputable shops in that part of town. Not many libraries worth going to either.
The only
You-
knowledge of this town I have is the academy before I came here.
Yes. You were part of the team yesterday, yes? The
Um,
one in the restaurant?
Yes, that is correct. I do not know how, but they had me heading it, I guess, or a primary advisor. They were doing what I said without question, which was surprising.
And if it turns out to have been Mr. Salem, as is purported, what would be your course of action? What do you have done?
I do not know him or his contacts very well. I merely came into an arrangement with him that I will help him with his goal and he will help me with my own. As far as I can tell, the two that I have met, one of them is rather virtuous and high standing. I am hoping that I can work with him if Monsieur Salem is arrested. If not, I am unsure.
What is this goal of yours?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
What is this goal of yours?
I need to have my memory of the last 15 years erased. Or, that is, if I have to. I am hoping I can have something more specific removed.
And what is his goal?
I believe he is trying to take hold of the leadership position of his order, of his people. Trying to challenge the leader for dominance.
He's trying to lead Kentra?
No, his own order, the constructs. I do not remember the name of it all. But there's an enclave of constructs living in Cantro. Was it Cantro or no? It's in Galfiera. Lave. There's a enclave of constructs living in Love. He is trying to lead them. It is where he is from. It is his people.
And what is the nature of the help you are providing?
Their people are well versed in psionics. They are created through them. They have an artifact that can alter minds greatly, more than most other magics. I hope to use it to erase my memory of a particular things that I cannot share due to information hazards.
No. What help were you providing him?
I believe at this time he's trying to locate some lost gems that contain the animus of new members of his people. He's mostly just trying to gather the friends and allies and claim to the throne so that his challenge will not be ignored.
Animus?
The gems, the way his people are made, these gems contain psionic power, I believe. They contain minds. They are used to make new forged. They act as the core, the heart, the soul, if you would. They are partitioners.
Very interesting.
It is the same as... I am unsure if it is an actual soul, but it would be something similar to a ghost lantern, a soul coin, a soul cage, except it is less aggressive. It is something that occurs more naturally.
he will nod and he will ask you to please come with him.
Easy time.
It is. Please come with me.
Very well. Leads you away.
And we will cut to Damien.
Maybe I should change Durant's alignment to a lawful. I don't know.
Oh, hang on. Get comical?
I have to like get to know characters after I make them.
What?
They are questioning you now.
Yeah, okay.
Mr. Damien, you have had
Mm-hmm.
issues within this city before, yes? About a week and a half ago? Or about a week ago?
Yeah, that thing. Yeah, that thing. Oh, it's only been a week? It's only been a week? Yeah,
Almost.
that thing. Yeah, that thing. Not really that much of a problem. Honestly, had a happy ending.
May
So
I
what's
ask?
this all about?
May I ask, how well do you know the rest of your group?
Well, like you said, just a week. Not too well. I know Ellen pretty well though. We're best buds.
On the
Go
day
to
of
eat, went to play, and the others. I mean, they're just pretty cool. They're a cool old man. The others, I don't know them. One of them just, went to the mountains for some reason. The other I tried
And
helping with. Yeah, continue.
on the day of the fire, could you please tell me the series of events in your own words? What brought you to the fire?
Well, we were just sitting somewhere. Then I smelled charcoal. It was pretty weird to smell charcoal. This on a place that I don't remember having a fireplace. And then I hear bells ringing and people screaming. And with my brain, I just ran out and saw that there was a big fire. And that's kind of it. It's really not hard to notice that there was a fire burning down the city.
Our reports say that you arrived with the rest of your group with Miss Awin. Do you know what the rest of your group was doing?
I believe anyone wanted Duran to take care of the dogs. I have no idea what the others are doing.
It's Nigel was taking care of the dogs. Oh wait, no,
Oh yeah, Nigel, not
Oh
Duran.
no, Nigel left it was Duran, you're right.
Okay. Nigel, I think he was following behind us. And also, yeah, ate with it.
Fall behind, he
I
was
think-
ahead of the rest of you guys.
He didn't see you, so he thought you were behind. Let's just go with that.
Minor discretion, but at the same time means they're relatively all following the same story.
Our reports say that you arrived with Miss Awin, Mr. Duran, and Mr. Mann at roughly the same time on the western side of the city. However, our reports say that your companions, Mr. Salem and Orion, arrived about 15 to 20 minutes later on the northeastern side of the city. Would you happen to know what the two of them were doing on that side of the city?
Oh, that's where they were. I didn't see them at all doing that whole doing that whole mess. And also, no idea. Both of them just like vanishing for some reason. I've
Ah,
no idea. I don't
I
know.
see.
I don't know much about Orion. Olin didn't really told me much. Just said he's a bit messed up from a lot of stuff that happened. Eh.
Very well. Very well. And if if you found out that it was one of your companions, what would be your course of action? Say it
Well, hey
was.
there, Orion.
Sorry I'm so late. Fuck.
Okay.
We usually start around this time anyway.
Hey there, Astro.
How you doing?
We are being
So tired.
interrogated.
Oh joy. Okay.
But
Hmm.
anyways, say you were to find out that one of your companions did it, perhaps young Miss Awen. What would be your course of action?
Hmm. Takes a second to think. Perhaps another stoogie. Hmm. I guess I would have to go off on instinct. It's hard to do that. For the rest of them, it'll be a lot easier because I've got instincts and probably punch them. Just say that's the best case scenario that they just get punched. Worst case scenario is we're heading a bad thing here.
It's depending on circumstances. We have had a few executions pulled out.
Okay, so probably that if I really can't control myself. If it's anyone, probably never come to that. Probably just a punch. But I really hope not. Yeah, I don't really punch the lady that often.
That often.
He will nod.
That often.
No, please, come with me. And you will be led from there. Orion,
Yes.
you are being interrogated.
You were fairly quiet.
Sorry.
Seems,
Sounds fine to me.
yeah.
Must be on my end, sorry.
And you sound
Maybe.
a bit muffled, but that's about it.
Yeah, sound like
Oh.
you have kind of like a low quality mic.
Well, yeah, I'm
assuming
I'm using my headphones mic.
Yeah.
I'm on my phone right now, launching my computer.
You'll be asked. So, may I ask what brought you to the fire? No, actually. So you are Orion Mustang of the IAG, yeah? Yes.
Yes.
And you are Piscean, yes?
Yes.
How well do you know your other companions?
Not very well, actually. Salem is the one I know for the longest, followed by Duran, then Nigel, then Awen, and finally, fuck. Orion would remember his name. Astro doesn't.
Damien.
Damien?
And Damien, I hardly know at all, save for how he got drunk in a bar and got in prison the other night, or
Yeah.
a couple nights ago.
Would you please, would you be so kind as to give me the events of the day of the fire? What brought you to the fire?
I was with Salem. We were running some errands. We were a few blocks away when we saw the smoke billowing up, and he came to help.
Oh, you fucked yourself there.
He will nod, or no, she will nod. And Matt, let's see. I ask, what do you think would be the best course of action should we find out who did it? Even if it is one of your own group, perhaps Mr. Man set the fire. What would you say we should do?
For Nigel, I would believe that to be improbable.
It is a simple hypothetical.
Said he did. Nigel Human would not endanger another without meaning to or without very, very good reason. If it were Nigel, and probably only Nigel, or perhaps the other few I would trust, my first instinct would be to find out why. Because Nigel, as I said before, would not endanger another person who he believes innocent with no incentive.
Yes, well, thank you. Now, it says here in my reports that your companions, Mr. Rand, Damien, Mr. Main, and Miss Awen, all arrived more or less together on the western side, while you and Mr. Salem arrived about 15 minutes later on the northeast side. May I ask, what kind of errands were you running in as that is a rather run-down part of the city?
When I left I was there earlier searching for a friend of mine, and when I returned, I found that I had lost something. Salem was helping me find it and retrieve it. Unfortunately, we weren't able to find it, and when we saw the smoke, we were rather far.
May I ask who this friend is and what it was that you lost?
The friend was Duran. Me and Salem were looking for him, and so and as he had disappeared earlier that night.
Astro, they're referring to after that, like after he returned.
They're asking about the fire, during the fire. Like what were you doing, like during the before the fire?
God, I'm trying so hard, like, not to technically lie. To technically not lie. Be not lying.
Say the truth. Admit it. Admit you committed arson. Well, you
With
did,
Salem.
but, you
Technically, Orion didn't do anything.
Orion
Yeah.
All he did was escape custody and murder.
Orion uses his respectable position and track record to throw Salem completely under the bus and claim that everything he says that has to do with Orion being involved is a lie.
They are asking, what were these errands you were running with Mr. Salem?
Well, retrieving.
The northeastern part of the city is rather, how do I say this politely, a bit run
PS4,
down. And,
run down.
Yes.
Me and Salem were searching for a friend of ours, Duran. He had disappeared that night, and as we were searching for him, I had lost something. I hadn't noticed it until later on, and we have been looking for it.
May I ask what this something was?
I'm afraid it's rather personal.
Very well. Would you please come with me? Would you go with would you go with her?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh god, this is not good.
and on to Salem.
Alright, guys.
Salem.
Salem, I swear to
I'm-
God, don't fuck me now.
They will.
I'm in
Let's see.
a zone of truth, right?
You are in an anti-magic zone.
Okay.
So for now, no zone of truth. For now.
God, I hate magic places.
I would have thought they'd.
Uh,
Oh well, it would make sense for them.
You guys are high-level adventurers. Yeah, they're gonna keep you as tight as they possibly can.
I'm.
I'm sitting down, right?
Yes. I mean, if you want to be, you can be standing.
He's standing.
Okay.
It's missing.
Oh, we didn't even. Okay. So yeah, Salem. They will ask, hello, Mr. Salem.
Oh, hello.
Hang on. Hello, Mr. Salem. What may I ask? How well do you know the rest of your party?
With the current party, I'm the second. I'm the second oldest. That has joined.
You mean the second oldest or the second most senior?
The second most senior in this current arrangement of people. And second,
Have a lot of people come and gone from your party?
yes.
Oscar Ryan. He's the only one who hasn't. He's the only one who's
Ryan.
never left.
He never left, but I respect him for that. I only know Fortune, but she'll be back, and then the rest of them I don't really know. The rest of them who left, I don't really know.
May I ask, what were the events of day of the fire? What brought you to the fire?
Now, Salem doesn't know Orion's answer.
Mm-hmm.
No, he does not.
So, yeah.
They ask, what brought you to the fire? Did you see the smoke? Did you hear the alarm bell?
I saw all of it.
What?
I saw the smoke, the alarm. I heard the alarm bells, and I heard the people screaming. So I went towards the source. As an able-bodied myself, I can, with my abilities, attempt to rescue some people and help the others who are extinguishing the fire. Though I was more focused on rescue.
Very weird. May I ask, what were you doing before the fire? What brought you to that part of the city? Our reports say that Mr. Damien Duran, Mr. Man, and Miss Awin had all arrived more or less together on the western side of the fire. But you and Mr. Orion had arrived about 20 minutes later on the northeastern side. So we're just curious as to what were you doing on the northeastern side of the city? Not a lot to do.
I'm here in fear to gather information about a certain shipment. I met with a friend at that certain side of the. Yes, I was meeting a friend of the fire. I was getting information from him. No, he's talking about the mafia. And me and Orion was in the same part of town that happened. So we went.
So you met up when you were going to the fire, not before. You weren't with him before the fire. You just met with him during.
You see, in his mind, what he thinks Orion is saying is like, oh, I was gathering some, tinkering stuff with Zinkerin. I was away, and then we met up.
Oh no.
So, because by the way, this isn't like metagaming to like fuck you up. I've thought about like what I would say before you would before Orion.
No, I know.
Yeah. Yes. We met on the way towards the fire.
All right. May I ask what this shipment is? Is it illegal in some way? Perhaps we could help you find it.
It is illegal to my order.
May I ask what the shipment is?
Shipment of psionic crystals that are used to create Warforged, potentially used for personal benefits. That would imply recklessness of its true use to our order.
I see. Interesting. No, Matt. May I ask, if you found out that one of your group did set the fire, perhaps Mr. Orion did, what would you suggest the course of action to be?
I'm loyal to my friends. I would ask them exactly what happened from their perspective, and I would also hear out your organization's perspective, city guards, and I would evaluate which side I will pick after.
Very well. Thank you.
Not winning, but he's his own judge, basically.
Yeah, shredded.
And he will say, would you please wait here while I go south, look for some paperwork?
Because these people's laws don't always go with his laws.
Would you please wait here while I go find some paperwork?
Okay.
Thank you. And yeah.
He has no reason to insight.
And everybody, you will actually be led. You all will be led to the same room.
Oh.
Except for Salem.
Oh no.
Nigel having a little conversation. So, Gar, you know anything about tiefling? They have chocolate.
Yeah.
And after all of you are gathered, you will see two people enter the room. One who Duran and Nigel both know. the Dragonborn guard captain.
The Divinity Original Sin 2 Lizard Folk Dragonborn.
Whose name I cannot remember off the top of my head.
Let me see if I wrote it in Duran's things.
His name is Thorfinn.
Was it actually Thorfinn?
It was something with T. I forgot.
Oh, I didn't write it in Duran's contacts. Fuck.
Let me see if I... Hang on.
I think it might be in the Roll20 chat.
It is most certainly in the Roll20 chat. All right. Break. I just went back in the chat. Davian Vice Thrills. That sounds horrible. Do you know why a fire started? Have you broken the neck of the person who did that? If you didn't, I'd be happy to break their spine.
Good boy. Okay, yeah, you know what? Not guard. So, Damien, like, you know anything about teeth on women? Can they have, like, chocolate? And Fuzz, that's a good sign.
I'm sorry, the way you say, can they have like chocolate? Makes me think they're not fucking dogs.
He doesn't know. He's
No,
never
I
met
know
one
that.
before.
I'm laughing about it.
He's seen them in passing before. He's never met one.
I know, no.
That's
That's how I'm kind of treating Davy, because Awen hasn't met too many tieflings herself. That's why she was so surprised at Fortune, but she didn't get to meet Fortune for long either.
Okay, so it was Captain Urzus.
Oh, that's right.
And the other person you guys would meet would walk in. It's Lady Alice.
Hey. Well, hey there, Lady Alice. How you doing?
Hello, Lady Alice.
Hello, nurse.
You see that...
I do.
Hello, Lady
love that
Alice.
art.
Internally, boom, boom, boom. Why?
Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry.
You know, I was thinking I was gonna cut up and everything, and then I double take the shoes and go, damn, I love them shoes.
She will nod to all of you and say, hello, all of you. How are you?
I mean, from what I've heard, it's always this group that causes trouble.
That right.
Could be that,
She
yeah.
glances towards Damien, but doesn't.
Yeah.
Yes, well, unfortunately, I have been informed that this group may have caused quite a lot more trouble.
I mean, most of us didn't. Apparently, it's two of us are under suspicion.
What? No.
Or wait, Nigel's no, Orion. Duran. Well, none of us did, but apparently two of us are under suspicion.
Wait, is Orion and
Or wait,
Salem
yeah.
One of
Freaky's
Yeah,
sorry. Blind
Salomon's
brain.
still in the cell.
Freaky's drank half a bottle of wine just now. Good wine, apparently.
It would be
none of us.
Salem is under.
Yeah.
Is the only one under suspicion so far.
None of us, but evidently one of us are under suspicion.
Yes. I've been informed that potentially Mr. Salem is the one that set the fire.
Well, I was hoping
Of course, we do not have concrete proof, just a connection. He had asked a member of the local mafia
oh fuck.
to find a book for him. A book which was asked about by a shadow creature that later attacked the guard station. This is by no means an open and shut case. It is still entirely possible to that he did not do it. We are simply taking the recourses necessary to investigate. I pray, as much as any of you, I'm sure, that he did not do it. She looks haggard, by the way. She has like dark bags under her eyes, like her hair is a little tousled.
She looks like Duran.
Not as long-standing, but
No early graying yet.
I mean her hair is white, so
True. Hey Duran, how old are you? Under 40. Why are you graying already? Why are you graying this much? You have salt and pepper hair at less than 40.
But yes, we are simply trying to find out whether or not he did or did not do it. I very much hope that he did not, but what happens will happen. Should he... I'm not going to lie to you. If he did do it, the IAG is going to fully throw him under the bus.
I like how we know it under the cart.
Under the cart, yes.
But,
Question:
As-
Does the cart
It's because
spikes?
I fully intend to throw. I don't.
As many of you are aware, the IAG only has power when given that power. Considering the scope of the tragedy that happened, should it have been him, we risk losing our rights to... We risk losing our agreements to have our bases in the city, or at least be heavily restricted.
telepathic messaging from Duran. My apologies for bringing this to light at an inopportune time.
She will telepathically respond. No. It is better that justice be served then.
Scouting mission successful.
Yeah. I have been donating as much as I can to assist with the relief efforts, or the IAG has. But there will be reparations required if it was in fact Salem. The trust we have is a very fragile thing.
Always with the fucking reparations.
We still do not know who the other man was. Or perhaps it was Salem who ran into the place and asked about a book. All we know is that some sort of shadow, most likely a darkness spell, appeared after the man left.
Being anti-magic right now, DM?
Salem?
Is the party in anti-magic right now?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, so my message went through. Yeah.
That's an interesting thought. Let me read how this works. Get over here, feet. I need you.
Are you gonna sending spell Salem?
No.
Can I detect thoughts?
Can you do that?
Ooh, rough. No components detect thoughts because he suspects Orion. Because Orion was also missing that day.
They will actually. You will actually see as the woman who was interrogating Salem will actually arrive, along with someone else.
Oh,
Duran is reading surface thoughts of Orion, by the way.
A rather interesting man in a jester's outfit.
Oh.
Wait, Duran's doing surface thoughts?
Yeah, but give it a minute.
Okay. Well, right now, who the hell is this?
Ghost.
Oh, is this who I think it is?
Yeah. Well, I got a different, backstory because I already kind of revealed it to you in the fucking episode.
I don't remember it. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I read it
it's
once and
completely
forgot.
Yeah. You won't see this man walk up to this woman who's holding the paper of the question lists and the notes. This man is completely covered, black gloves and a mask and jester's outfit. It was very cheery. But
Hey, there it is.
yeah.
Is that
Just
Dorcas
strutting
Dungeon fan
along.
art?
Shut the fuck up, bro. Shut the fuck up. Like, can you?
I take that as a yes.
You're welcome.
I didn't mean to. Yeah, I noticed it was.
It's fine, don't worry about it.
Whenever I think of any Chester, I immediately still think of the picture I took of Kafka outside that fucking diner.
Yes.
There are no
And,
bells
and
on
freaking saying he let him in.
But yes. Keep
he's
going, Gus.
He's just walking along with a woman escorting him.
She will hand the She will hand like the notes she took to Captain Urzus. And Urzus will take about 15 seconds to read them, and then glance towards you, Orion. He'll take about 15 seconds to read them, then he'll hand them over to Lady Alice, and glance towards you, Orion.
Everyone's staring.
Mr. Orion, I don't remember the voice I gave this person.
Surface thoughts!
You said that you were running errands with Salem, yes? You were looking for Mr. Duran, as he had disappeared.
Yes. We were looking for Duran, and this was a few days ago, so we were separate then. I was in what's the place? I was in the poorer part of town, and upon returning, and after a little while after, I realized I had forgotten something there. Me and Salem were looking for it.
That is interesting, because according to this, Mr. Salem said that he did not see you, and that you had been shopping for supplies, tinker's tools, and that sort of thing.
That
And
is
the
odd.
two of you had only met during the fire.
That is odd. Though we were not together the whole time, we did not initially meet during the fire.
Yeah, Alice and the guard captain are both going to insight. So Orion
That
can
is
roll a
that is
deception.
a complete truth. We were not together the entire time. Part of the time I was in the guard building, and part of the time he was outside. But we did not meet on the way to the fire. We were together before that.
Yeah, but you're being vague, so.
How can you explain why can you explain why Salem would say that the two of you were not together at all during the day?
No.
What is question, Astra? What are your surface thoughts?
Why would he say we were apart? What is he thinking? What is he doing? What's going on? And probably I have to be careful. Oh, maybe. No, he wouldn't suspect. Yes.
He's had it for like the 6 seconds before they entered the room to now.
Yeah.
It would be for the 6 seconds, like, who is this guy? Why is he just like general confusion about the Jester's outfit, like who he is.
What about when they
And
were...
then
Go ahead.
when they were looking at him, what's going on? When they... And, like, this seems worrying. Did something happen? When they were asking questions, what did he do? What did he say? Why is he lying about this?
Orion,
Yes?
there were witnesses that said that you were still at the inn at the time of the fire. Can you explain that?
What?
There were witnesses that stated you were still at the inn at the time of the fire. Can you explain that?
I was not.
Surface thoughts.
Why would I be at the inn? What? Just general confusion, like what?
Would it be like the thought of, oh, wait, I wasn't at the inn, I was at blank.
I wasn't at the
trick you into thinking it.
He's leading you.
Yes. Who would have seen me at the inn? I wasn't at the inn. Is he
You said that Duran had disappeared the night before. Did anyone else notice Duran disappearing? Did anyone else notice Duran disappearing?
Oh, yes, I did. Apparently they said he's in the mountains. I don't know why.
On the day of the fire.
He did not disappear on the day of the fire.
No, this was the
No, that was like
This was prior.
You had said the night before he disappeared.
It was like 3 days before, but yeah.
No, because that's what he said. They were asking, what were you doing before the fire? And
Before
Orion had said, we were looking for
something
we were looking for Duran.
I said we were looking for something I had lost while looking for Duran, and I never mentioned when Duran disappeared.
Didn't Duran say he was gonna come to us?
You did though. You said that you said that he had disappeared that night.
I remembered him saying that, but I also remembered him correcting himself a couple of nights ago.
No, because when I asked again, he said it again.
Yeah, I heard him said it, but he corrected himself.
You have to watch the tape on that one.
Astro missed a few sessions. There's going to be some mix-ups.
She will ask, what were you looking for?
At this point, Duran's probably gonna get him. The book. A book. And in Orion's head, the book.
What would the thought be? Just the book?
Probably has an image of the book that
Yeah,
was...
you would have... Do you get images?
It
Uh,
I
surface
assume
thoughts.
surface thoughts is surface thoughts, not just internal monologues, so it would include the context, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Duran would know about like the book because the guards informed that some guy
Yeah.
ran away, was looking for them.
So at this point, Duran is telepathically communicating. Is the captain in the room?
Yeah.
Just a-
Urzus is there.
He's teleporting to the captain. I currently have a detect thoughts going. He seems to know about the book, and he was looking for it.
What? Why would a book be important?
This was telepathically to the captain.
Yeah.
Unless you have detect thoughts going too.
I don't. That's no.
Just a circle jerk of the tech thoughts going off over here.
I accidentally
Uh,
made a super detective.
This-
I did it
this-
twice.
This is literally just the. If he had detect thoughts, this little. I look at him. He looks at me.
Orion.
And I look at him.
Orion pings
And he
his
looks
telepathic
at me.
feat that he took without telling us. The detect thoughts go off on Duran. Duran thinking about the thoughts he's reading off Orion. Orion starts sweating.
And I look at him.
You are. The captain will nod and say, Mr. Orion, would you be willing to swear as to your activities under a zone of truth spell?
Yes.
Duran's going to telepathic to the captain. You should probably call me in as well. I am somewhat suspicious, and it would make sense. It would also reduce the amount of tipping him off.
that was freaky questioning me.
It's Duran should also be questioned to not make Orion suspect as much. 'Cause Duran's also sus.
Why would Duran be sus?
The disappearance, and he wasn't at the fire immediately. Or no, he was there before the fire. Never mind. He's not sus. I don't know. For some reason, my brain was thinking they think he wasn't there before the fire.
Freaky wants to be involved.
No, Freaky's brain's full of wine and just thought that Duran was not accounted for before the fire, but he actually was. My brain is done.
Yeah. And Alice will zone of truth.
Oh god, that was fast. Lady Alice is like a solar or something, actually. Like something's up.
Oh my fucking god, this is... Okay.
Alright, no!
Actually,
worry.
hang on. No, never mind. Alice would not, because that would ruin her concentration on her detect thoughts.
This is the I look at him.
Fuck's sake.
Well then.
I did not build Duran to be a detective. Why is he such a good detective?
Because you can read minds.
Yeah, Saris is also a good detective for similar reasons.
But yeah, they will have a paladin come in and cast the Zone of Truth spell. And they will tell you to describe exactly what you were doing that day.
Where is this? Where is this? Where is it?
Almost they would know. It would know if they would know if.
Yeah,
I resisted.
they would know if he resisted you.
Yeah, that's the part of Detect Truth that if they struck from Detect Truth, it would fix all the problems with Detect Truth. The part where the caster knows
Zone
if
of
you
Truth,
succeed.
rather.
Yeah, but my point is like the part where the caster knows if you succeed or fail, or if you resist. Like if they struck that, it would remove all the problems with the spell.
But yes, so
Oh,
yeah, they would ask you to tell them exactly what you were doing that day.
need to figure out something that's like not technically a lie, because Orion.
Oh, you're
probably
gonna
would have
think
prepared
about what you say really hard.
Well, Ryan probably would have prepared something beforehand because he knew, like, he knew this is a magical place. If there's going to be questions, there's going to be like a zone of truth.
He's paranoid.
True.
He's Batman.
True.
What is everyone else's reaction to this conversation?
Oh, I'm
Still, it's sitting in a locked room. Well, not locked. He's sitting in a square room, like standing there. But Flush, the jester man, he's just watching all this. You can't see his reaction. He's like leaning
know what?
against the.
Nigel's
Right.
rapt, as if these are the greatest soap operas the world has ever written.
And Damien is trying to have Nigel translate this intelligent stuff to him. Because he doesn't know what happened. He just knows there's tension.
Just pats on the shoulder. I'll tell you later.
Awen's back's on the wall, rubbing her face in like anxious, nervous fashion, wondering what the fuck is this?
just
What's
both.
going on?
Both hands over the mouth.
No, rubbing the face, in circles, like, oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Mm.
I'm doing it. You
Astra?
can't see it.
I actually haven't been thinking too much about the thing. I was just thinking, like, you know what? I've been holding so closely onto Orion for so long. It may be time to let him go.
No!
Because I might not be able to get out of this one.
But Orion!
So-
It doesn't matter what Astro thinks. Orion wants to
Yes,
live.
it doesn't matter what Astra thinks.
Astro, let the story go as the story will go.
Yep.
I
But yeah.
prepared something.
What
I-
does Orion say? They ask him to describe what he did that day.
I spoke with Salim about retrieving the book. I put a mask on my face and cast disguise self in order to look like a homeless man, to hope perhaps this needs a little bit more background. And before anything else, what I did was under all definition of the word wrong and likely not terribly well thought out. But at the time, all decisions I made were what I believed to be the right ones for the greater good. To start from the beginning, Duran had disappeared. Me and Salim had went looking for him. I'm not entirely sure where Salim went, but this was not involved with the fire. This was not involved with the fire. This was a few days earlier. I went to the poorer side of town, the slums, if you will. There, I was searching for Duran, but instead came across a homeless man. Very much similar to Duran in appearance and demeanor, although it was more like when he was at his worst, or when I saw him at his worst. Perhaps even worse than that. Orion? Or who?
This is
Me.
Duran.
Okay.
Salim, sorry.
Duran has the most bitch you what stare going at Orion. Right? Duran has the most bitch you fucking what stare going at Orion right now.
Salam. Salam, you don't really hear anything. The door closed, and now it's more or less just silence.
How long has it been?
About 2-3 minutes at this point.
Okay, never mind then.
We spoke, and I learned his name. I'll say the name because Astro can't remember it. An old noble from Pice. I'd heard about him before because he used to come from a prestige. His family was rather well known, but they more so for their tragedy than anything else. This family, the Blank family, had died. Their bodies were found, except for the eldest son, who was nowhere to be found and suspected missing, or dead. No one really knew. And upon speaking further, I learned that he knew about something I cannot speak of, and this Duran would attest to this.
Attest to what now?
As he know something.
That they can't talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot speak of it, and anyone currently reading my thoughts who is not Duran, I suggest stop, because you will learn things you should not, for your own safety.
Did he think that or say that?
Say that.
He is correct. And
Joke's on you. Duran already knows that stuff.
He is correct.
Yes, that is why I said
Yeah.
who is not Duran.
Duran's going to speak. He is correct, and the captain can attest to it.
So if anyone is currently reading my thoughts, I will keep my mind blank, and please let me know when you are not. For this,
The following information is not sensitive due to the fact that it could cause political strife or make people hate each other. It is dangerous because the information itself can harm you.
and for Duran and Lady Alice, he is currently thinking boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
Okay, I have to stop. I'll be doing it for hours.
Or, actually, well, okay, that's a very Astro thing. A more Orion thing is like the exact process of assembling and disassembling is gone over and over and over. Actually, his pistol, because he did that like hundreds of times when he was in the Arctic.
You have done it with all your guns.
Yes, but that pistol, he did it just as a pastime.
Oh.
And so he's...
The screws were worn down.
He can do it with his mouth. Nothing else.
Duran can put the whole... Not Duran, Orion can put the whole pistol in his mouth and spit it out disassembled.
Yeah.
The whole
So
pistol
someone
in
could
one...
take all of Orion's senses away, and just from sheer muscle memory, he would do it with his mouth. He would put the gun in his mouth, spit it out, and all the parts would be separate.
He puts the whole gun in and a single, like, soda can tab. There's like a minute of movement, and then the parts fall out of his mouth.
Anyways.
You will wait about 30 seconds. And if no one says anything,
That was the name of the guy.
very well, assume that anyone who is not Duran has either ceased their detect thoughts or is willing to run the risk.
To be fair, it will run out pretty soon. It's only like a minute.
This for reasons Duran can understand, and he would know better than I what is safe to share and what is not.
Share as little as you possibly can. Sadly, only the captain has gotten some of the information, the others are still vulnerable.
The more information I give, and right now he's thinking very carefully about his wording and what he says.
Anyone who feels a sudden sensation of something about to touch the back of their head, raise your hand.
The more you learn about... The more you learn, the more danger you are in. Like looking to Duran every now and then. Is this good?
Pull away without giving some of the information, regrettably.
That's sick. The more you know about it, the more danger you are in. And for that reason, I deemed him an info hazard. As he was, from what I could tell, he had little to no filter to what he said. And if he had the whim to do so, he would go screaming in the streets about this creature, and that would mean disaster.
Takes a step away from Duran. Dang.
I'm pretty sure he was actually just trying to get closer to Awen.
Given my background as a man from the military, death is not something I scrunch my nose at. And given the situation, I found that the most ensured way that this threat be contained was that the info hazard be eliminated. Thus, I did so. As I knew my actions were unlawful, I had done my best to be cautious. I took the shot from a high place as to get to ensure that I hit on the first one. I used the heavy rifle to ensure that I killed on the first shot. And I went back down, casting a Armor of Agathis spell on myself. I went back down the Armor of Agathis to protect me from the dogs at his side. I went down to retrieve the bullets. The one thing I did not retrieve, perhaps in exhaustion, perhaps in haste. Whatever the reason, the foolishness of the action remains the same. I forgot to take his book. Perhaps the most important thing to have taken, as that contained all the information I had been trying to contain.
Both me, Orion. I have procedures
Yes.
for these things. I know how
I should
to
have.
obtain them.
Fear Duran was, in the mountains.
Still would
There
be
are
better
many
to
things
wait.
that I should have done. All of these things I did not do. This is because while I am an intelligent man, many times I am a short-sighted one. And many times I make foolish decisions. And unfortunately, this foolish decision cost many lives.
You see, as Alice is just like face in her hand, just like lightly shaking her head.
I understand that this is incredibly disappointing. Now, the next few days I had spent planning on and trying to surmise how to retake this book. In the end, I went to Salem. And a lot of these pauses are, like, canon, and it is him just thinking about what he's saying and, like, getting the story together as well as he can, and me doing the same.
They're probably gonna have to recast Zone of Truth once or twice.
Yep.
Zone of Truth is 10 minutes.
Oh, where is it? Oh yeah, cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, maybe like once, but
We decided that I would scout the area. He would be nearby in case things went terribly wrong. And I would discern where the evidence room is located. And from that, it would be, hopefully, where the book would be. Now, going there and simply asking about it would have been all but confessing to the murder. And as that would cause problems I saw as unnecessary, I did not take that course of action. Instead, probably taking a course of action that would cause just as many unnecessary problems, but being much less straightforward. I put a mask on my face in case there was anyone with true seeing or any anti-magic fields or anything of the sort, so that my face would remain hidden even if the disguise had fallen or failed. And I cast Disguise Self to appear as a homeless man. I crafted a story regarding him and his and how he was drinking partners with the deceased. Unfortunately, I was not able to. Flying is not one of the skills of mine. I am an army assassin, not a spy. So naturally, they were suspicious of me. And I felt that if I had stayed any longer, I would be caught. And so I escaped. Once again, rational thought was beyond me. Once
What's
again,
the-
perhaps
What did you do to escape?
I unscrew. I found that the door had its hinges facing me, and this can very well be used as a method to increase security. As the hinges were
When you say the hinges was facing me, Alice like looks at Urzus like really, as Urzus just puts his face in his palms, like
the hinges were facing me, so I took out the nails and I and the door was free hanging. If you wish, before my execution or punishment, I can remedy that problem fairly quickly.
Damn, Ryan.
What do you mean remedy that problem? The fucking building is burnt down. You can't fix the door hinges.
I can fix that one door.
Wait.
A bonus action to disengage.
Blinks a couple times. Wait. On any cells that are still standing. My apologies.
That's a really good catch, Ghost, because I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that door is like a melted pile of slag at this point. It's probably being thrown into a furnace to be reused.
Jet fuel.
You know,
can't
Orion
melt
says
steel
that,
doors.
blinks a couple times. Wait. On any doors that aren't scrap.
That on any doors that aren't that one. Anyways, but you keep going.
It's gonna tell fortune.
Oh yeah. That's actually the main reason Orion's like, I have to get out of here. I have to get out of here. Then he realized I can't get out of here. So I may as well tell the full truth and make sure that there is no misunderstanding.
Keep going.
I took the nails out of the hinges, and thus the door was free hanging. I then attempted to push the door over on top of a guard to aid in my escape. However, it did not let go as planned, and the guard pushed it back. I was able to dodge out of the way and simply outrun them. However, by this time...
Did you start the fire?
No.
Do you know what started the fire? Do you know what started the fire?
As I was exiting the building, the alarm bells went off. And I had asked Salem to help if something went wrong. This is what he... Is Salem them?
Is Salem what?
Them, he, them, whatever.
No, he doesn't
whatever.
care.
Okay.
Whatever Orion would call him.
Yeah. He saw that as things going awry, and as I left, he went in. What he did to him was the most straightforward way of getting to the book. Unfortunately, this most straightforward way was through guards and causing an incredible scene. At this time, I had all but abandoned this scouting mission. My initial plan was to try and obtain this with no casualties, or if casualties were necessary, minimal, as the suffering that would take place should this go out be far, far worse than one life being taken. As cold as that sounds, and as cold as it is. I do not know exactly what happened in there. I don't even know if Salem was the one who caused the fire. Wait, actually, do I?
I think you talked about it when you were leaving.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
had you
Okay,
traveled.
never
You followed Salem on the rooftops, and then when he turned back into Salem, you went down there and confronted him. Like, what the fuck was that?
Okay,
Yeah.
And then you saw the pillar of smoke, and Salem just went, "Oh, good, it's destroyed," or something of that nature.
It was less,
Less callous, yeah.
Ghost, I'm sorry.
fucking snitch.
I'm telling the truth, the full truth, and nothing but the truth. Because there's nothing else I can do, man.
Fucking coward.
What am I gonna do in a zone of truth?
Jump.
Go ahead, keep going.
Salem had used an amulet of human perfection to make him appear as human. Or not appear, become human for a time. And used the darkness spell as he could see through magical darkness. He took the lives of anyone he deemed would get in his way and slow him down. And in the end, found the evidence room. However, from what I can tell, he was not able to find the book in time. And so he started what he believed would be a contained fire. Something that would be easy to deal with. Something that would only burn down the evidence room and then would be contained by guards or anyone, really. As he left, I followed him along the rooftops, confronted him about it.
No, we were in the alleyway.
Yeah. Okay, my apologies. I followed him on the rooftops, and when he entered an alleyway to change back, I confronted him about it. The situation had gone so far out of hand, and by the time I had left the building, fleeing from guards in order to hopefully try again another time, the situation was completely out of my control. Salem's actions were cold and efficient to a T. As expected of someone of his nature.
Wow.
He's a robot!
Wow.
I don't know about efficient. I would say straightforward.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, straightforward.
I will refrain from my from Salem's actual views until he is actually there.
Yeah. You should really work for the teal spirit. You go just like a queen's guard.
The two of them will look at each other and say, Alice will say, while you did not start the fire, your actions...
It was my actions that caused it, yes.
While for the best, were incredibly negligent.
Yes.
We are members of the IAG. You are a white gold member?
Yes.
Is that... You have authority, even given the same authority given to any member within these cities. Could have simply... There were many ways to go about this, and it was very reckless and very careless. Not very well thought out. But thankfully for yourself, you did not actually start the fire. You did not tell Salem to start the fire. It appears that it was just as much of a surprise to you as it was to everyone else.
So that's premeditated murder and criminal negligence.
Yes.
You murder. The death of the homeless man is regrettable, but something that we could have dealt with. It would not be the first time that one of our members has put down a sick man to save the rest of the city. She'll look towards the guard captain, who will just roll his eyes and nod to her. You will come with us back. You will come with me back to headquarters. You will be demoted. You will be demoted, and depending on a further investigation, possibly imprisoned, but most certainly, your wages will be garnished to help pay off the damages to this town. You will not be expected to pay them off yourself completely, but
I believe I have the means to pay off a good amount. I have 690 gold pieces and 121 platinum pieces. Although money cannot fix what I have done.
that is a good start, yes.
It can.
It cannot bring back the lives of those who have been lost.
But
Not fair.
you will... But yes, you will come with me. You will be demoted, and depending on how things turn out, possibly face some time in incarceration.
Yes, ma'am.
Salem, however, we must interrogate him first, but most likely he'll get either death or life imprisonment. Alice kind of grimaces, but yeah, there's not a whole lot she can or is willing to do in this situation.
Yeah, Orion's also
Would you like to add life plus 100 years on that? Because that's how, usually when people survive the death sentence, in order to prevent them, getting released, you would add life plus,
As a warforged, they'd probably just execute you, because life in prison doesn't mean anything.
It does.
Yeah.
He has a limited power, but yeah. Do they know how to kill him though?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, Salem just told them that, hey, we have crystals.
True, and Duran also. Yeah. Although now that's a huge like legal issue of like, is that a soul ripping? Does this count as soul ripping?
How long has it been now?
At this point, it's probably been about 20 minutes.
Okay, 20 minutes. We'll
Right.
we'll
Oh.
fall.
Duran with like one hand up for the record about sick men. I have been containing the information more effectively than I have been leaking it.
Which is why yeah, never mind.
Orion,
Like,
You will look up
I
to her.
am disappointed. I understand you wish to do good, but you went about it in the worst way possible.
Yes.
This, at this point in time, could not have been any worse timing.
Yes.
Please sit down.
Go sit down.
And after that, Salam, you were saying?
can I make a perception check? Is it quieter than when? Actually, no, he thinks I gotta do anything.
I'm sorry?
He's not gonna do anything.
There's also a
Okay.
lot of distance between us and you in this stone building.
No, the perception check is more for roleplay.
Yeah.
Okay. Salam,
No,
you've been standing in this room for about 20 minutes now. When the guard who interrogated you comes back, she will say, "Hello, darling. Would you please come with me?"
does he have the documents that she said she was getting?
She does have a folder in her arms. Yes.
She's not she wasn't holding that beforehand, right?
She was holding a folder, but roll a perception check.
Forward.
It's a folder. She was holding a folder when she left. She's holding a folder right now.
Okay.
Actually, she was holding a clipboard when she left. She's holding a
that's
folder now.
Which
Okay.
tracks perfectly.
Yeah. Exactly.
She will actually. Let's see. Boop boop. Boop boop boop. And you will be led to the room with the rest of the group. And you see Alice and this guy wearing a jester outfit, as well as this large black dragonborn.
Oh, he's gold.
Oh yeah, he was gold. Yes,
He
you are
was
correct.
gold.
I don't know why I thought he was. Anyways,
Because technically there's no
God.
such thing as metallic dragonborn.
are there not?
Yeah. Not in Forgotten Realms, at least. They're created as a slave race by chromatic dragons. From their own
interesting.
blood. Yeah.
What exactly is going on?
Let's see.
Did they tell us not to say anything?
They did not.
Is anyone just gonna burst out into...
Oh yeah,
Oh, dear.
yeah, because there was casualties, obviously, and she was having flashbacks to her own village on fire. He's created kids like her.
Made
Now, mind you, they don't need their kids to go out and get money for the village, but she's sure there's a girl out there now who probably doesn't have, parents or a child that doesn't have a sibling or their house pets in the house and now they have a dead cat somewhere, you know?
Salem triggered PTSD.
Yeah,
Got
this
it.
was the person she was supposed to call Master. This was the person she was supposed to learn from and then asked her to stop and like give him time. Like what did you say when you walked into the room, Ghost?
I'm trying to learn to be more like a person, and I cannot. Oh, what did you say when you? Never mind.
What? He said like, what exactly is going on?
Maybe
Then
he-
fuck them kids.
You
Go ahead.
she's gonna give him a good shove. Do you want me to roll for that?
Go ahead. Salem, would you expect this? Or would you,
I mean,
bite
there
them?
was like 3 seconds where she walked up to me.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. Strength check.
And angry or
Yes,
sad back.
athletics.
Athletics. Got it.
Are you shoving him back or shoving him on the ground?
It's more like shoving him back, but if he lands ass on the ground, that works too.
Okay. Please roll athletics checks, both of you.
I'm surprised the party isn't like at Orion's throat too.
Oh, not yet.
Yeah.
Right now we're
Duran's
dealing
gonna-
with the guy who's
Right
set
now,
the fire.
right now, they're looking at a terrorist,
Like,
and then they're angry at a terrorist.
like Durant's not looking at you right now.
Well, not
You
Duran.
can feel it.
Yeah. Eowyn, you try to shove him, but he's a giant man made of metal. So-
Yeah, so it's like that kid shove, but the person didn't move, so it's more they shoved themselves. But hey, that's fine. That works out perfectly dramatic as well.
Nigel just gets up, walks over. Hey, Eowyn, come on.
No.
Come on.
You son of a bitch.
Come on. I know. Like, got both the shoulders and it's
Fire.
like pulling.
I told you happened to my village with that kind of shit. You just did that. I know you don't get human emotion, but what is wrong with you? How can you function? Don't answer, because I know you're gonna say some stupid logical thing, because you can't understand. Give you time. Get your fucking hands off me. Get your hand.
Come on. I know. Come on. I know.
Oh, there's some kids out there who don't have parents, though.
Well,
Holy
Like, Nigel, like,
dead dogs, even. You know affection from pets. Of course you don't, you cold-hearted son of a bitch.
Nigel, like, pulls Eowyn forward, like, forces her to face him, if he can.
Yeah, she's
Eowyn.
she just like lets you pull her away at this point.
This never gets easier, but you have to calm down, or you're gonna do something
What if they
stupid.
can do it?
You know, Nigel's eyes are also kind of glassy right about now, as he's moving you to the seat next to his.
You know, the fact that he's already kind of shown this to her before. She knows. You get also, you're beside yourself, but she knows.
He doesn't have your backstory, but he's been within arm's reach of your backstory many times.
Okay, just shit out my joke right there. You gotta do your
No, I
token.
didn't
You're
hear-
beside yourself.
Oh, I didn't hear you. I didn't hear that part.
You're beside
Damien,
yourself.
roll a
Mhm.
roll a strength check, please. Actually, you're
God,
punching,
damn it.
so I'm sorry. Ghost?
Dexterity. Rose, yeah. Never mind.
Oh,
Roll an attack roll.
Damien's
Yeah,
poor
go ahead and
luck.
roll an attack.
so just roll strength.
It would be strength with proficiency, so like roll a weapon
So-
attack.
Okay. Well, this is the only weapon that doesn't have a +1 on it. Yeah. Nope, I rolled damage. Hold on.
How did you roll the damage without rolling the?
10, 27. I clicked on the damage type. Apparently that rolls the damage. Or that rolls the damage.
Ghost.
Because he literally is his character that does everything ass backwards.
Yeah.
Also,
The Salem, you watch
You-
as Awen comes up to you, tries to push you but fails, and then you watch as Nigel takes her away, and as you're watching Nigel just pow right in the jaw from Damien.
Split.
Okay, yeah, roll again, please. And
Okay.
Conkle.
28.
That one hit.
Yeah, pow right in the jaw.
Do you have it active because it's a bonus action? Activate that. And I don't think they're gonna let you have
It's
it active
not
in here
bonus
because that's
action.
sus as fuck.
It doesn't matter. Either
is
way,
it just
it hits.
forever?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's just on.
It's for
yeah. You kept
flavor.
saying. You keep saying.
Hey,
that.
can't
I don't know why I've read that somewhere. Maybe some DM.
The only one is the Cloak of Billowing that I can think of.
Yeah, I guess maybe it's like where I learned of the item's effect had a home rule or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
But yeah, Salem seems pretty distracted by what happened with Awen. That you catch him off guard and actually got through his fucking armor.
At that,
yeah.
Urzus and Alice will say, No. Salem, do you know why you are here? It would be 1 plus. What is your strength modifier, Damien?
+5.
Yeah,
So it would be 6 damage, Salem.
6.
Damn it.
This will be important.
Do you know why you are here, Salem?
He's thinking for a moment. I'm guessing.
It did
guessing
just
everything.
yell fire.
Yeah, I know. I'm guessing everything has been revealed.
In a way. Do you wish to do you wish to defend yourself, or...
Oh no! Wait, you're in an anti-magic field.
Is he?
No. This room isn't an
No.
anti-magic. Only the cells are. The cells are on the right.
Oh, man, they did not follow Durant's instructions. Okay.
Freaky, more flavor,
It's fine, yeah.
flavorful fight. It's fine. But he will. Salem would say, "Let me explain in a vague manner for those who are unaffected by the info hazard. I was there as backup. Orion.
Orion
going
already
in for a
explains his part.
No excuses.
God damn it, freak out. He had his own thing.
This is an info hazard, though.
Talking about that, he just said okay.
If you continue talking, you continue talking, but it's just... Durant can't just
He was
quietly...
going there as reconnaissance, but he drew too many suspicion, and so he ran. The fire spreading. That much is my fault, but not my intention. The mission of retreating the info hazard, I'm guessing you already know. And the methods I chose was necessary in a situation that was going to turn worse, since it would bring more unneeded attention to the info hazard. He pauses for a second. I was loyal to this group, or what's left of it. Even until the end, I was doing this to save Orion, someone I was loyal to. Saving hundreds who would have lived a torturous life by the plague of knowledge that is infecting Durant at this moment, and infected that man that Orion shot. You saw how many years you've lost to this info hazard. I'm guessing this man was also noble before. And the only reason I failed from entirely removing this plague from your attention was because I left a few people alive out of pity. He pauses again for a second. The captain is here, right?
Yes, Captain Ursus.
He looks at the captain. I'm guessing he looks to be the man in charge of the whole investigation.
He's the only one wearing a guard's uniform.
Yeah, and has ranking and insignia as an arrow.
Yes.
Just like
Tell me, how did you know it was me? I was in disguise. Nobody saw me. I had a darkness spell that none of you have ever seen me cast. There are only 2 instances I mentioned this operation to: Orion, and I will let you finish the sentence.
You'd probably find out anyways. I'm thinking. The ones you tried to deal with, they gave you up.
The man in the jester outfit would speak up. Finally, say, I was there. I was a witness to him bringing up the plan to retrieve this book. He was speaking with La Terrora. Sim would say, so the Mafia, right? Which begs the question, how many of their favors have you executed in the past? How many cases you turned to accidents? How many lives have you let them ruin? How many times have you let them stir chaos in the city for their benefit? I was the one who destroyed 19... Motherfucker! My phone fucking fell off. I was the one who destroyed 19 orbs of devastation in Motu, not directly saving thousands, even millions.
You're
I was
getting
behind enemy
way too
lines.
quiet, Ghost.
Yeah, you.
I was the
You
one
okay?
who
and that was way too loud.
I was the one who destroyed 19 orbs of devastation in Motu, not directly saving thousands, even millions. I was behind enemy lines of the siege in Jafira, yet one mistake has set me back this much. He looks over to Orion. Orion, out of everyone here, I would have thought your morality be aligned with mine. Since you have revealed to me in the past that you are loyal to your closest allies no matter what they've done, I brought up your flaw killing that man. I brought up that if you see him as an info hazard and if you see him as a danger or a lunatic because of this knowledge, then why haven't you done the same act to Duran, who has the same knowledge? And we have seen same. He looks over to Awen. Awen,
She got that angry, sad. Don't you dare even try to explain to me anymore. Look.
The eyes are intense but red at the same time.
I implore you to not cut me off this time. I
It's
saved your life.
it's the Aqua crying meme, except there's angry eyebrows drawn on.
Exactly.
I
Actually,
see.
she actually looks kind of angry because, at this point, he said he wanted, to take time for himself to understand. Like, she actually felt like, okay, I get it. You want to learn to understand people. And fuck you. Fuck
Yeah.
you. Like that's essentially where we are. You went from to understanding people to, by the way, I set things on fire and it turned into this giant thing, and then I didn't, if you had come out and told everybody afterward, or like was saying like the fire may have gotten out of hand, she would have wanted to defend you more. But then you said you disguised yourself.
That was the riot.
Oh, no.
No, you
said
still
that
disguise
too.
yourself, yeah.
No, you
Oh, yeah, I
disguised yourself. But no, that you didn't say anything after you did the fire thing and that you were disguising yourself. To her, again, 16-year-old simple mind, you not only
I
did the thing, but then hid the fact that you did the thing, even though it wasn't your intent. Because at least if you came out and said it and said that wasn't your intent, she'd at least have some sort of sympathy with you. That you may have done it. It may have been a fucked up thing in that fucked up situation on accident, but you had no intent on setting that fire. No, you did. She can't forget that. She can't. Not with her background of her village on fire and her nightmares of fire and death and screams.
I know.
So yeah.
So,
Yeah.
lives aren't tokens you can gather up in exchange for other lives. I've seen entire cities raised on that logic. For
Why
it
do you all
alone.
keep assuming that I don't feel things just because I don't say them?
Salem, you literally just said, why does one mistake cost you this much after you've saved millions? Those aren't tokens you've gathered up to exchange now.
Collateral damage is unavoidable in our line of work. But this was not collateral damage. This was cruelty.
That fire started from you. Didn't try to put it out.
He goes silent for a minute. For a bit.
Ursus is going to tell you to basically like remove all of your magic items and like armor and stuff. As he's going
What
to
sentence will I
try
be getting?
to place you under arrest.
What sentence will I be getting?
He will look towards Alice. That's not exactly for me to decide, but at least a few decades at least in prison or death.
Huh. You know. By the way, just to fully put that out there, I know Salem's ideology is flawed. I'm still trying to,
Oh yeah.
Oh
I
yeah,
know.
no,
Yeah.
definitely.
No,
I know from the start.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, no,
Ghost-
you're doing great, man.
Oh, Nigel's isn't much
Yeah.
better. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way,
I'm just thinking
Yeah,
about
I'm
one of the conversations you have with Garrus. I think it's in 3, where he's like, "You humans are weird. For us Turians, it's a numbers game. As long as you kill all of them and more, and at least one soldier still alive, we won. But with you,
Yeah, but
it's like you try to keep as many people alive as possible. It's weird."
that
It's almost
silence
as if you
was
care about them or something. By the way,
that silence was
Vicky, when you said Nigel, and I was going to close out the page, I found this image.
Shame.
God. I'm sorry, Ghost. Go ahead.
Ghost, please take us away from this terrible place.
God damn it, man! You're cutting me off.
I know.
I'm so sorry.
We have to.
Not with me.
Keep going, Ghost.
Alright, he goes to stare at Eowyn again. And he says, in a lower voice, "The world has taken too much from you for you to still act like a child. Stop being one. I'm done. I can't trust you all to not let them execute me for dick and stripping me of everything I have. And I don't trust these people to get a fair hearing, since they probably already have a line of events on how this will be executed and cemented in their mind. I will not be hearing any of their justice. My name is Salem Tales, and from this moment, no longer will my people's justice be blind, for I will see it to myself." He activates his lightsaber.
That's
Okay.
fucking cool. Do I have my gun? Probably not,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, because it's sorry, the second you said
I think they
put
brought
it
us
down.
in like civilian clothes, not in full gear.
All right, roll initiative.
Fuck.
I don't know.
Salem.
Maybe they anticipate this and let us come in full gear. I don't know.
Since Salem was the only one, like they didn't want anyone to, like suspect anything. So, like, yeah, most of you are more or less in full gear.
Okay. I thought wouldn't we were not in full gear if they don't want anyone suspecting?
Let's see.
Well, I
don't
mean,
know.
usually we'd probably be ready to get up and go and do something, so I'm assuming semi-full gear, if not just at least
Like
your weapon.
whatever gear you would have brought.
Nigel's not expecting a fight, so he's not in his armor, but he does have his golden dag.
Eowyn at least always has her fucking weapons on her, because at this point she's already learned best be prepared than unprepared.
Yeah.
And with the ride. Since his gun is pretty easy to carry. Well, not easy, but yeah.
Nigel would have his golden dag, his shield, and that's about it. That's all.
Yeah, all Damien has is his axe. His access probably. He doesn't need armor. So yeah, pretty easy. We just carry around.
Okay, gamers. Now let's put it to the test, where I keep fucking shitting on you guys for saying like I could 1v1 this person. This guy.
How good are you at saves?
Let's go.
Hang on.
It's time to prove me wrong. Oh wait, no, I need to roll flush. Hold on. My new character.
Who dies in this combat?
Shut the fuck up.
Imagine you killing your new
yourself.
character.
I mean, he is
I'm-
one of the closest people to you.
Oh, you'll see.
See, I haven't actually fully made the sheet for Alice, so I'm just gonna have this guard stand in for her. The doors are closed, by the way.
Blocked.
You don't know.
Imagine accidentally killing your backup character.
Done it before, I think.
Oh,
Really?
What? Before they're like played?
Yeah, like way back in the day, yeah.
How?
It's a long story.
Is it as long as this?
Roughly.
Alright. Lady Alice goes first.
Oh god.
I mean, she's a very high ranking person. It's weird healing myself.
Beautiful lady.
Exactly.
I mean, very high rank.
Oh, am I echoing?
You're fine.
A little bit.
I don't know who's echoing, but I'm healing myself. Just someone.
No, I'm not echoing. I look at Discord. It's not lighting up.
Okay. You have been echoing, so we're probably just assuming
Yeah.
it's you at this point, obviously. But let's see, which one should she go with? She's going to do an empowered hold person. So I need you to make a wisdom saving throw with disadvantage.
Yeah, she's like divine
powered?
sorcerer of Salune, isn't she?
Oh shit.
You
I
remember
would
how I
like-
said that only like 5 of the adamantine are level 20? Yeah, she's one of them.
Yeah.
I would like to use my DM's inspiration to make that a normal roll.
At least she
Okay,
has
go ahead.
exhaustion, right?
Nope.
That is a failure, as Salem is paralyzed.
Wait, why does Salem have disadvantage?
Empowered. It was empowered, which is a sorcerer meta magic, which allows you to force the person to make the save with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought empowered
Oh.
just adds right to the damage. Man,
No, that's heightened.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
I never-
double check.
I never,
Yeah, it's heightened.
I never,
That's not-
yeah. When you roll damage for a spell, you can go to reroll the number. Nope, that's not what empowered does.
Yeah.
When you roll damage for a spell, you can
Oh,
go to
hang on.
reroll the number up to the damage.
Oh, it is
for the
heightened
spell.
spell.
That's-
Heightened spell is it's heightened spell too. Give them disadvantage.
Does she have both?
Yep.
It's
Uh,
the one she used.
It was heightened. It was heightened spell that I was thinking. So
Okay,
yeah,
yeah,
she-
yeah.
That's the
she-
one you used.
Might have both.
Everything's fine.
She's over 20.
But if William like thought heightened was
Oh.
empowered, she would
Yeah.
not have empowered.
So yes, it is heightened spell. So either way, Salem fails saving throw
There's-
and is paralyzed.
Yeah, you remember the effect. He doesn't remember the name. Just mix it up.
Yes. But yeah, Duran, you watch as Alice just kind of waves her hand, and Salem just stops moving. I do believe that means your cloak is no longer active.
Yeah, he can't move. I think paralyzed also like gives critical hits. I can't,
Yes,
On
it
hits,
does.
Yeah.
Critical hits on melee. Yeah.
but with adamantine it doesn't. It's
Yeah.
normal. I remember I have adamantine, freaky.
I know.
Yes.
Good. I never do.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. This
Duran,
this
it is your
request for incapacitated, restrained, or any will can do. So yeah.
I mean, yeah, Duran's just gonna go for, he's going big.
Telekinesis. What are you doing with it?
He's gonna go for the sword. The force grab the sword.
Let's see. Give me a second.
I think it's a strength check versus a spellcasting check for me.
Automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws.
So yeah, Duran yoinks your sword.
Oh, it is a strength check, not a strength
Yeah.
saving throw.
I don't think he'd do much better in that case.
Nope. With a 12, your sword is yanked away.
Let's see, Duran. What will he do with it? It's an action to put something in a bag of holding, so.
Is that your turn?
5, 10, 15, 20. That's Duran's turn.
You open the door?
Oh, is the door closed? Then there's no need to do that.
Ah.
Okay, that's Duran's turn.
Yeah, the door is closed.
I didn't know it was closed.
I did say it earlier, you just must not have heard me.
Yeah, I did.
But yes. Okay, so that is your turn, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Damien.
Alright.
My wife.
Damien is gonna first take a deep breath and let's go raid. Hold on. Where's my rage ability? There you go. Rage. Gains a. When
I'll
rage, he
say
just gains a.
I'll say we'll ask to keep him alive.
When he listens to why he listens that. Fine. Alright, let's see. I have another thing that I can do when I'm raging. And this is where I'll reveal that this has been a home brewed subclass.
Dun,
Down
dun.
the rabbit hole.
Ooh.
When I enter rage, I can just teleport up to 30 feet. And I don't know which spot is behind Salem. I'm just gonna.
It would probably
guess-
be right here.
Yep. Okay.
Since he,
Right
since
here.
he
Then.
was talking to these two.
Yep.
I will reiterate, I don't have a token for her yet, so this guard is standing in for Alice.
Yeah. Just picture him with white hair, and then you'll be fine. All right. He just starts charging towards Salem, then disappears into a black misty shadow. Pops out back from him, and let's see. I'm gonna put rage damage on, and yep, we're gonna attack. I don't know if I'm gonna use. I don't know if I get any advantage. Oh yeah, I do.
He is paralyzed.
Yep. So advantage, yeah. And boom, boom. 21 and
21.
18.
21 does not hit, and a 15 doesn't. Wait a minute, you don't have your shield up, do you?
Nice shield.
No, he Ghost does not have his shield equipped yet. So what is your AC without your shield, Ghost? Ghost, you're muted.
You're muted.
God fucking damn it.
Oh no.
Why don't I have my shield?
You wouldn't have the time yet.
Was it the shield that needs the bonus action activate?
The shield of faith.
The
The shield of
animated
faith?
shield.
No,
No,
the
it's not
tower
the
shield.
Huh.
Okay. His AC would be 21.
So yeah, the 21 does hit.
Well, yeah. Okay, hold on.
It is still a regular hit though.
Yeah, but I still get a 20 on. Does it technically count as a 20 on the attack roll? Or does it not count? Because it is critical, but does it count as a 20?
It's
It is considered a normal hit because of the adamantine.
Yeah, but yeah.
Okay, so the
So
effect on
brutal
my
critical would not
weapon
hit.
is. Yeah, and also the effect on my things is going to be roll 20. So that's okay. So that's only if I roll a natural 20. Okay. So
Yeah, if
let's
it's
go.
roll a 20, then it's roll a 20. It's not whenever you get a crit.
Alright, so 17 it is then.
And
5
17
force.
damage. Yeah, because we had this conversation in regards to a Vorpal sword or something. It was during Dragon Lords. What was it? Yeah, I think it was Parisa would have died because he got a nat 20, but it specifically said it has to be a crit instead. Anyways.
So yeah, so just 17, 21, 22. 20 damage.
Maybe roll a 20 on your attack roll on this weapon, each creature. It would just be 17.
No, the force damage is just the weapon damage type.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
22. Sound takes 22 damage.
Yep.
And the extra 1d6 is just an AoE that happens. It doesn't come from this. Yeah, 22. Yep, that's
is that
pretty
your
much
turn?
it.
Alright, flush.
Yep.
Okay.
Sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet.
What?
I'm just thinking of like the
Oh god damn it! fuck
flush.
Now flush.
What?
I know what you're talking about, William.
The sassy black woman.
William, if I teleport to a non-magical area, can I do that? Or no, I don't think I can do that.
You cannot take action. Oh, fine. Yeah, no, never mind. Yeah, teleport. What do you mean? I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question?
If I were to teleport to a non-magical, like anti-magic place, I don't think I can do
You
that.
cannot teleport into a anti-magic field.
Yeah. Okay. Then in that case, Flush would cast the dominate person on Sal.
Okay.
Sal would have to make a wisdom saving throw or be fucky walk. Let me change my fucking
You
tune.
made a fucky wucky.
You made oopsie poopsie. You made a serious fucky wucky. Now you
Jesus
have to get
Christ,
forever
man!
bombs.
Oh
Damn.
my god,
Not
Salem.
good.
Oh, Salem. What? Okay. Yeah, you dominate person.
Let me fucking put all the modifiers so we don't get
Oh.
confused.
Hey, beat me to it.
I think it's on subs. Alright, Flush would say, should we transport him to a cell?
Can you post the spell real quick?
Yeah, he's not doing this as a dominant person. He's holding on the command for right now. He's asking like the party.
Yes. Okay. I'll be charmed by you for the duration. If you're the creature's husband. It has. So Salem got a nat 20.
Oh, if you're fighting
Huh?
it, yeah. Advantage. if
All
you're fighting
right. Yeah.
Huh.
Okay, so it's not fucking dominated.
it. Unless...
It's good. Flush would go over here for now. I end my turn.
All right. Nigel.
I can. What does Salem have on him in his hands? Anything? Has he got a shield or anything?
I think he
His
just
shield.
had his. He just had his sword at the time. He lit it, and then combat started.
Well, then,
Yeah.
I think Nigel has manacles. Let me check. Yep, Nigel's got manacles. So yeah, Nigel's just gonna break out the fucking manacles he's got.
No, Salem started out as hostile, so even if the dominate person had been cast like in the first thing, it still would have been advantage.
Yeah.
How about that?
Alright,
So yeah, Nigel's breaking out manacles.
Let me just double check the manacles. Let's see. These metal strengths bind a smaller medium creature. DC 20 strength check. Manacles at 15 hit points. I'm gonna say that since he's paralyzed, yeah, you can.
Yeah,
You
I
can,
wouldn't be trying this if he wasn't.
Yeah, you can put them on him.
Let's say it takes a couple of rounds at least, like 1 round to get the arms, 1 round to get the legs.
Yeah. Oh, you're doing one set around the arms, one set around the leg.
That's how manacles work, their arms and legs.
Oh, I'm just thinking about like the basically like medieval handcuffs, I guess, like where it's a metal arm brace with a chain in between them.
I think it's... I think that manacles are specifically... Or no, yeah, there are just arm braces, you're right. So no, just the arms.
Okay.
Or
yeah.
actually, no, Nigel's cruel. Not cruel, but you know what I mean, he's going for the legs.
Okay. Yeah. Nigel will put the legs together. Salem, please make another wisdom saving throw at the end of your turn.
I don't think I could do that.
You can at the end of each of your turns, yeah.
I'd succeed.
You will actually succeed.
Alright, gamers, fuck me.
Your legs are chained.
Fuck me again.
Orion, it is your turn. I'll say, noticing that you broke out of her hold, will like look to you, Salem. Please, just submit.
Can you get rid of the Nigel in the corner, please, Willie?
Ah, yes.
Like I said, he's beside himself.
I'm so fucking angry right now. Oh, what's Orion gonna do?
Talk about all this shit about
Astro.
Astra.
Just say anything.
Yes, I'm here.
I'll let
It's your turn.
Yep.
I'm not gonna say anything. I'll let Astro decide.
Ghost, when we spoke earlier, I said Orion would see where the situation goes and would go make his decisions based on what he believed was the side that was right.
Fucking shh.
But man, is he bad at math, shoots Nigel.
Shoots Lady Alice.
Kill my backup character. Do it.
Shoots Flush in
Oh.
the face. For 127 damage.
Emotional
In a-
speech from Eamon. Emotional speech from Eamon.
It appears Salem is not the only puppet. And he points his gun at the other guy.
What?
This guy.
Oh,
What
You
the
back
fuck?
up.
Why? Why him? Why?
The devil's spawn cannot be.
clown.
The devil's
Prepare
spawn
to
must
die.
be contained.
Prepare to
I
die,
send
clown.
Salem's player
Wait.
inside of him. I cannot let him live.
Are you actually gonna point your gun at him?
No,
Okay.
I'm going to shoot to immobilize Salem.
Okay.
Do it. You can finally hit him. His AC is lowered.
I'm
So fuck. All the
going
bluffs
to-
I made of Orion can't possibly shoot Salem. Do it. You can.
I punched you while your guards were up.
I said Orion, motherfucker.
William, I'm guessing it makes sense that even with the scope and the bipod are just not going to do anything with this distance.
Probably not, honestly.
They both
Also,
take
I've been
bonus actions
thinking of-
anyway.
I'm wanting to rework this, how these work, but that's for a later date. I shouldn't do this. I really shouldn't.
Do it.
This is so dumb. Advantage from the, oh fuck yes. Holy shit!
Why did you have disadvantage?
I do not. I should not, at least.
Not 20 though.
Yes!
It is.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't
only a
matter.
normal hit, though.
I mean, it doesn't matter, but still, not
Oh yeah,
20.
it's counting as a normal hit anyways.
Yes. So yes,
Fine.
29 damage to Salem.
Told you I could hit you.
Okay, number 2. I really shouldn't do another sharpshooter, it's just tempting fate. Does a 19 hit?
It does not.
Fuck.
As your bullet just kind of ricochets off of his breastplate.
God, if you miss, you are hitting Duran.
Oh!
He has sharpshooter.
Yeah, but line of fire.
If anything, it'd be hitting
Oh, okay.
Nigel, he's putting a cuff on.
True.
And he's going to step forward. Face right next to Salem. And he's going to end his turn.
Okay. Ewan.
Okay, when fight through the emotional devastation, what do you do?
Kill him. Kill him, Payday. Do it.
Her kicked puppy speech. Kicked puppy speech. Payday?
No,
Oh, she's thinking.
second. Yeah. I'm trying to make this dramatic as fuck.
Remember the promise he told you in that train? You talked about his. You talking about your family and what they do. I can't words. What you and him would do if you saw each other die first? Yeah, he fucking threw that away. Kill him. Okay, he
Lord,
kind
man.
of did it, but he didn't throw that away. He's still probably gonna honor it if he has a chance.
You know, things would have gone better if you didn't burn the place down.
But I
Reckless
wouldn't
attack.
get charged.
Okay.
I don't. You have advantage.
With the frost brand.
Oh yeah, I forgot Lucas attack is a thing. I forgot I could do that.
With the frost brand.
Hit.
That is a hit.
Sorry.
Wow.
Yeah.
17 damage.
And then again. With the
Pussy
frost
damage.
brand. Because I have 2 attack.
Wait, what do you guys have? +3 rage damage, isn't it? It's supposed to be +4 now.
Hang on.
It's proficiency, right?
Double check. I don't know.
And no, it's not. Hang on. Rage damage. No, rage damage does not hit +4 until level 16.
Oh, okay. I thought it was proficiency. That wouldn't hit.
Lucky.
Okay.
That would hit.
24 hits. For another 18 damage. Another 19 damage. 17 plus 19. 36 total.
Action surge.
Ooh.
Lucky.
28 would hit. 28 would hit. It's an
Oh.
28 would hit, yes.
All right, cool.
Another 25 damage.
He's hurt.
It's ironic. Remember when he said if I could hit you? Well, I'm hitting you.
Oh. Oh, that's sad.
Bonus action, she just takes the item interaction.
You have-
she take the
you have one
masks
more
out and she throws it to his feet.
You have one more attack.
Oh, good. This one's still not lethal because she refuses to kill you.
That will hit.
Wait, Hold on, I missed something. How did she
Six of
attack a lot
the
of times?
6, man.
What?
What comical?
How is she attacking a lot? I forgot.
Action.
I forgot what.
She luckied and action surged.
Oh,
So she
She's
has
a
4 attacks.
fighter hybrid. She's a fighter hybrid. Okay.
I will actually use. Where the fuck is it? Where are you? Where? Oh, yeah, psychic field. What is it called when you double that? Amplify ability, right?
Yes.
Okay. So 2 of these to negate the damage of 1. 25. You say that as your greatsword stops in midair.
I think
And
it would
so
just
would-
double the amount of dice, not double the. Is
Yeah,
that right, Freaky?
Oh yeah. -4 to that.
So it would just be 17 damage.
It's a
17,
frost
so-
brand.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, 17.
Oh, yeah, it increases the amount of dice. You're upcasting it, basically, so that should already be in the macro. Because didn't you put it in as a
Wait,
spell?
what level? I'm level. Oh, so I can do it 3. Use 3 points. So I'm gonna just use like 1 more.
Okay.
So
So you have 17 at the moment.
Yeah.
22. Still gets hit with 1 damage.
holy shit.
It's about dramaticness of remember when I can hit you? Well, I hit you.
And then, yeah, the last hit, she, Salem tries to block it, and she just barely manages to, land a hit.
The sword stops, she
You
starts
managed to-
screaming and pushing forward, it goes through and runs a scratch down the
We're
breastplate.
doing the Super Saiyan. Ah! Bullshit. But actually, this is actually very silent while she's doing it because this is reckless.
Me. Go ahead, Ghost. I apologize.
No, you guys described
Yeah.
it perfect.
She
Okay.
taken the mask out of her item interaction, the mask out of her bag and threw it at his feet. The pieces the broken pieces that you would give it her.
Alright, the champion is going to pull out his own set of manacles and try and put them on you. You know what? No, he's gonna pull out his he's gonna pull out a long sword.
Damn. He shows violence.
Well,
At first, I was just gonna detain you.
violent, so
At first, I was gonna detain you, but now I realize I just wanna fuck you up.
It occurs to me that police brutality can be gotten away with in dark locations
Oh, don't.
like these.
Don't let the random fucking gladiator put him down, man.
He might.
well then
He's not-
submit.
He's not gonna kill you.
No,
Then-
I know. But get him
then,
unconscious.
then submit and let Awen's fucking little RP
Not
be the
gonna do
last
that.
thing, huh?
He's not gonna do that. Stupid. Why would he do that?
That's stupid.
Plus, it would be more dramatic if he just fucking did whatever you did last time.
But let's see. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Sorry, give me a second.
I'm not gonna lie, how this came full circle is kind of beautiful for me.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, poor Awen. I don't think Nigel's gonna fix this. She'll never trust again.
And yeah, he's gonna try and crack you over the head with it. One
Gonna crack you over
20 to
the
hit.
head with a sword.
19 to hit. Hang on. Actually, no, that would be a 21 because it's a flanking is +2, not.
Yeah. The flanking was +2 on the attack
Yes.
instead of the advantage. I remember you.
So that would be a 21 actually.
Just
Oh, Ditto, you're back.
So that would be 13.
that is his HP.
As
Goes
yeah,
down.
he just clocks you over the head, dealing non-lethal damage.
He brags and brags about being able to take out the party. And then
To be
random
fair,
NPC
that's
was the one who
Ghost,
took it
not
out.
him. To be fair, that's Ghost. He never did that.
I mean, when
The
you took
random
on
NPC
entire
took him out.
dojos. Anyways. So yeah.
After all that talk, you didn't land a single hit.
You guys literally had a level 20 fucker in the back.
They did, yeah. You guys.
Details, ghost details.
Yeah, we had one level 20 that cast a single hold person that could have been cast by any of us.
The DC was like, I rolled 13.
True.
Doesn't matter what the DC is.
Anyways. Yeah.
I
With
wanna-
that, they're gonna with that, Urzus is going to say, thank all of you. I had hoped it wouldn't come to this, but this is quite unfortunate. Thank you for your service here.
Turns to Orion.
Yeah.
As for you,
That was it fun. And also, you. What are we
Yeah.
gonna do about it? As he just grabs the line by his coat.
Man, like
He
you're gonna...
will come with me to headquarters, where he will be disciplined.
Right. Right.
Lady LSA, you would not happen to know somebody who can erase massive amounts of memory, would you?
Flush would perk up and say like, how much memory? How many? Oh. Determine massive.
15 years about a specific subject?
Yes, I do actually.
Donc
that's
quoi?
useful.
Donc quoi?
I do, as I rolled a 98 on a D100.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man! God damn it!
It's a fucking joke, but apparently it's going.
You say,
That's
God damn it, but ghosts, like, as much as you get yourself in trouble, you create great narrative stories.
You do, you really do.
And I was talking about like, goddamn, Duran was following me this whole fucking campaign just to do that. Fucking Alice just has it. That's stupid, man. Fucking stupid.
I mean, Alice knowing, like, getting an audience with Lady Alice is not a very common thing, so this was a stroke of luck for him, to be fair.
He just missed out on literally being the party with the person. Lady Alice is literally her right hand woman, right hand guy.
Yeah.
Just
She's
missed out.
already hit. She's already hit the end of her campaign, so she does have those connections.
Yeah.
Anyways, I should do a one shot where you guys play as adamantines.
Oh god.
Ooh.
I mean, with the
We
thing
quote.
we
We
discussed
quote.
earlier,
Dibs on the hot guy with the hammer.
I don't know, Willie. With what we discussed earlier, I might be already playing one.
Anyways. So yeah. They will Urzus will nod to you guys, and they will begin to like remove Salem's things and to take him to a cell.
Who all has seen Salem teleport his sword?
Fucking none of you.
Awen.
Because he's always kept that at his back unless he's disguising himself.
Okay.
And even when he's disguising himself, you don't know where he put it. He might just put it in his bag or something like that.
Fair.
Now all I'm thinking about is Salem's first combat with the ice salamander, where he like just throws his greatsword on the ground. He's like, "Fuck this thing, it's not working." And then the Dread Warrior picks it up and he gets like, and he rolls like 15, 16,
How do
16,
you
20.
remember?
Oh, I remember. I think I still have it listed as Salem's greatsword on the sheet.
Yeah, he threw that away and like because he wanted to hide
and
the
you,
fact
I
that-
remember you yelling about like how you want to throw Salem's sheet away, just because of how poorly he was rolling.
Where is it?
he did. He was boring as shit.
Oh no, you're entirely correct. It's just that was really funny.
Let's see, it's Dervenin, yeah. Yep, there it is. Salem's unlucky greatsword.
Oh, you have it as his unlucky crit. Oh, that's rough. But yeah, so everyone, you watch as they basically strip Salem, and start dragging him away.
What kind of magic does Duran see on Salem's, Or no, he's got telekinesis up, never mind. Zeus has got the sword.
I mean, just in
Yeah.
case you guys want to, I can screenshot you the thing.
Well, Detect Magic wouldn't tell it much other than, like, schools of magic.
Well, because he's getting strip revolves.
Yeah, but that's evidence. That's evidence, my dude.
Yeah.
We don't
We'll
get it.
ask for the details.
But yeah, Blush would actually say, when the body of Salem is being dragged away. Who's in this room? When that happened? When
Who's in what?
Salem's body. Who's in the room when after Salem's body gets dragged away?
I believe everyone.
Basically all of you.
Yeah.
Except for Urzus. Urzus would be gone. There would be a different guard though.
Breathe.
It would actually be the Goliath that Duran worked with, the mage.
Oh shit, he's here.
Nice.
But Blush would say this is a very unsavory moment to be meeting with you all. Wait, William has I'm guessing Alice has been informed of like Flush's,
Yes.
So, I will let Lady Alice break out.
Then we'll go to you. We'll go to you. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you again? Why?
Everyone, this is Flush. He was one of Thomas's. You see that when she says that, like, she gets a very sad look on her face, like when she says his name. One of Thomas's underlings, and one of the members of the International Adventurers Guild. For now, until Salem is dealt with, as you need another member, please. I'm certain that he will be more than adequate.
I specifically requested for this party due to some of your involvement in the defense in Tefira. I wish I could have been there. And
It's less of a
Done
defense
more.
and more of a botched operation followed by fleeing.
Oh yeah, that whole mess. Yeah, I also do.
Speaking of which, Orion. Astro Jumping Jacks.
Astro.
Yo mama, Astro. That motherfucker. Hold on.
Whoa.
Hey, Astro.
Yeah?
Fucking
There we
word. Holy shit.
Speaking of which, Orion. How are we going to tell my sister about this?
That's the fun part. We don't.
Yeah, you see that. You see in the top left corner. You see that black pile of dust.
Mhm.
That's gonna be Fortune's fucking heart when you tell her. She's literally just gonna start crying and like open her mouth to say something and just cough up black dust. That's her fucking heart. Shattered, powdered.
But yeah. Does Orion respond to that?
He's sort of like... His face has been pretty blank this whole time. And then... Since Duran's looking right at him, anyone else who's looking at him sees, like... a sort of... Oh... Yeah, like, not a realization, but, like, just fear and... Like, fuck, yeah, no, this is not good. That's not good. And then just goes back to blank.
Seriously,
And somehow just, like, more blank than before.
seriously, I've not been here long, but the moment she leaves, everything goes to shit. Or maybe it is the moment I got here. Perhaps it is my curse.
No, it was the moment she left.
Orion will be coming with me.
Alright, I'll be coming with LSA.
I heard, yeah.
Duran,
Well, I'm kinda-
would you like to tell her, or should I, or should we both?
I do not
I don't
want
think
to
anyone wants to
I
tell
feel-
her anything.
I do not
feel
want
like-
to fucking tell her, but I have to.
I can tell
I
her
can
once
tell
I
her.
get back. It was my mistake. I should be the one who tells her.
I am fairly certain you would be telling her for myself.
I can do that for you all if you want. She's never met me before.
Damien has like the gift, all the things that he was gonna give to like Sarah. As he gives it and says like, "Oh yeah, by the way."
Salem wakes up from it. By the way, these are for the tiefling.
Eh.
Not that one. When Damien perks up.
Yes, I would like to take on his will. I am the tiefling. Give me free stuff.
Well,
Oh no.
Yeah, but I can tell her if you all want. She never met me before, so she'll be fine.
I will tell her, not. Oh,
The Goliath will say, yes, they are in the room across from this one.
just scratching on the door, barking at this point because
Sure.
they hear all sorts of shit going down.
She'll nod in appreciation and just flip through the door, close it behind her.
Well,
Alright, what do we do now?
That's it. That's all right. Okay. Can anyone tell me what happened? What? Why? What are we doing here now?
To put it from the beginning, I was questioned about the events that happened with Sapphire, and the god showed me a composite sketch of the face of the people. I recognized it, and I recognized it as Salim with his headband. From there, or no, he didn't recognize. Did he? It was.
No, you just recognized the face. You don't remember.
Yeah. I recognized it, and we used a scrying, and we were able to find him. From there, I noticed he was wearing Salim's armor, carrying his weapon, having some of his mannerisms. We went to investigate further. I did a mind reading and some further prodding with some of the guards, and was able to find that it was almost certainly Salim. What the? Oh god. Fucking damn it, YouTube. Oh wow, in the middle of the song? Fuck you, YouTube. Okay, cool.
Yeah, YouTube's a bitch.
Yeah. Wonderful. I guess I have to download all the songs now. Anyway. There's some probing we were able to confirm, and so we set up this meeting. Although it is not exactly the way I expected it to be.
The sword is being held by Nigel, right?
Duran.
No, Duran.
Yeah.
Where's he keeping it?
Yeah, on his hand, like he's holding it.
Oh, it disappears.
Duran looks at his hand. What? Are you conscious?
Is it a distance thing or?
Distance thing. It's been 1 minute also.
Oh, right. Alright. It appears that that was a bound weapon of some sort.
Well, they are putting him in a cell with that dampens magic, so hopefully that shouldn't.
Really? He should at least inform them.
Yes, we should.
Because if it is what I'm thinking, Duran holds out his hand, and a rapier with just this solid black material forms. It is similar to mine.
Well,
Then he lets go and it disappears.
That's a cool magic trick.
It is something you learn when you delve into things you should not know.
Like math?
Let's call it that.
The the Goliath who's there, we'll just say, told the boss. I have told the boss.
Very good. So, I'm gonna go check on Awen, the dogs, if you guys are right. I'm just standing there awkwardly, not sure what to do.
Convenient
Flush-
excuses are convenient excuses.
Exactly.
Flush has been like reading the room ever since like he came in, and he's just gonna say like, I'll leave the introductions for later. I will give you all time to grieve, and I will, if you're all interested, I will be staying in the inn where you guys were.
Okay.
Who is this clown?
I have no idea.
Alice introduced him. What the fuck?
Yeah, but like, who are you?
Exactly. All we got
What
is like one of Robert's
importance
men.
are you? What have you done to be important?
Yeah. It's like as you leave, who is this clown? All we really got was like
Okay.
one of Robert's men.
He didn't get. Yeah, you didn't get the name, and she said.
Okay,
that
at this
he
point,
will-
you're saying Robert on purpose.
Is it? What did I do?
It's Thomas.
Why do I think it's Robert?
I don't. Where did Robert came from?
I don't know.
Look, he's a criminal, but you don't have to call him Robber.
Robert, but yeah. Lets them tackle her to the ground, commit crime of mass slaughter on her face. Context, anyone, context.
I know
So-
that fucking put.
Phrasing. Anyways.
My god,
So
it's
now-
everywhere.
So now with 2 people on our team in jail, let's not throw accusations. They could still be good people. Well, apart from one. Half of the city burned down. Now what do we do? I still don't have a semblance on what we're doing now, or why we even came here.
It was only about 4% of the city at most.
I am not going to be shot for being an info hazard, am I?
What is
Well-
an info hazard?
As long as you can control it, no. But, as I
Hey.
said, I do know of someone who can help you.
I have made it 15 years without a mass outbreak so far. Laugh crying.
You lost years of your life. You don't know that.
Yeah,
All-
but there hasn't been a
all of-
mass outbreak.
All of you come all of you do what you need to decompress, and then I'm heading back to headquarters. Come find me,
Okay.
and I can tell you how, and I can give you the answer you seek.
Durant has a teleportation circle for this area, right? I think he does.
Yes, you bought one in
Fear Academy.
in Pice.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will go with you. I can get back here quickly.
There are certain preparations I need to make.
I meant... Very well. I meant for communication, but that is fine.
The group has a sending stone to me.
Oh yeah. What happened to that?
Looking around.
Which I just realized Salem has.
What the fuck gave it to Salem?
Oren.
Oren.
You did.
You fucker. Give it to Sally.
You limp bucket.
Oren
Oh,
wanted
no.
to trust you. You
Limp
fuck.
Fuck it.
I hope you enjoy.
Oh my god.
I made that
love
up.
that.
I made it up on the spot. I hope you enjoy it.
There's
Okay.
also on how to make fucking Warforged.
You linked liquor.
I know that, but I don't know where from.
It's an old ass
Link
gum
liquor.
commercial.
Yeah.
Oh,
shut
right,
the
clean
fuck.
mouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're doing all the insults and yeah.
Damien, have you ever seen something so horrible that you simply had to close your eyes because it was hurting you to look at? Walked in on your parents having sex, or somebody being split in half, I do not know.
There was
What's supposed to be terrible?
the most horrific thing I can think of is this time my mom showed me this thing. It was like a little rectangle that could open up and had all these like limp flat sides on it, and inside it was just numbers and symbols and letters. And she said it was a book of text, and that she would teach me something called calculus.
I
But,
never trusted my mom. She was always
Teaching.
smart.
Alright, Damien, you know that sense of dread you get when somebody demands you to do difficult math?
Oh my god.
What? No, what? Huh?
You know that
You can't make me.
Okay, imagine that feeling of anxiety and energy being drained from you, multiplied by
Uh-huh.
hundreds.
Multiply?
Alright, the very thought of it hurts you.
Yeah. Math wants to just. Ugh.
You know what's
That
funny?
terrible.
I never actually realized how huge Alice's boobs are.
They kind of are. But it's more relative to her, like, very thin build. If she was wider framed, it wouldn't look as... It's accentuated by everything else being, like, very lithe.
It's titties.
It
Let's
is.
just appreciate them.
Ratio, payday, ratio.
Appreciate the good move.
Damn it.
Ghost, why are you using sound effects?
Because he got the
Like,
Why are they
sound
at max
working.
volume?
I can't roleplay. My character's not here, so I'm just a sound person.
You gotta get the "my leg" from SpongeBob and the from Nettie.
And Eddie.
Yeah.
No. Just get all heavy quotes.
No,
Every heavy quote.
no, that's your thing.
Okay, fair. I still need a soundboard with every heavy quote to.
Anyways. Yeah. With that, Alice will lead Orion away. You guys will head back to the inn.
Okay.
Or do whatever you do.
No.
Were you going to do something else? I'm sorry.
Nigel goes into the dog room. Hey, Win, how you do? Oh god, it's everywhere. Sorry, go ahead.
Damien's gonna pick in a bit. And just so you. Hey there. Oh boy, she's having fun. Witnessing the saw balloon. Okay, so we can go to the inn now if you all want to go back.
I can't
Just go.
tell where the tears end and the spit begins.
You know, that
Does it?
context freaky, because that still sounds like it's such.
It sounds like the time when I walked in on my parents. That's even darker
Did you
when you
enjoy
think
it?
about it.
Just like my 16th birthday.
That is probably the
That's
darkest
what I was
joke
trying-
I've made this campaign.
That's what I was trying to say. That's a sus situation. A sus wording.
Indeed. That's why I said it. Just Nigel's got a dog under each arm. Come on, Awen.
Let the fluffy
Okay,
just hold up her arms dramatically at this point. Let the fluff consume me.
okay.
fluff
I'm gonna
consume.
carry. Alright, what do you want? Do you want to carry both her and the dog, or do you want to carry just one dog?
Alright, here. I know what to do. Picks up Awen, puts her on top of a dog, picks up the dog. Let's go. Puts the other dog
Okay.
on top of that dog. There we go. On top of Awen, I mean.
The fur is sticking to her face as her face is on top of the dog.
Come on.
She's limp as a noodle.
Just the sad,
Then
sad lump.
She's over dramatic.
Yeah, sad
The-
lump.
Right now.
No, it's the sad Oreo.
Yeah,
Because the two dogs are happy as can be.
that's true. And Nigel's an enabler with this. He's like, she's being such a fucking drama queen. Come on. Come on. You can keep doing it, but just keep moving while you do it.
Yeah, you're the one moving her, so
I
she
know.
doesn't feel the need to move.
Yeah, he's just saying this as he's picking.
also, William,
Yes.
do you want to tell Ghost what happened? What happened with the informant?
Oh yeah. I already told him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, about
Yeah, I
Law
know.
being dead.
Oh yeah, how do you know?
Because I
You
told
told us
them
last
after you
session.
left last.
Yeah. Yeah, they weren't happy with you because you were directly responsible for one of their guys' deaths.
Okay, I
and
thought I was-
Capo's death specifically.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch! I love that NPC.
You know what
Why
my reaction
you
was?
kill
fuckers?
my
you know,
favorite NPC.
you know what my reaction was?
Fucker.
You know what? William, tell him what my reaction was.
You're like, oh shit, yeah.
No, I
Hang on.
said, oh shit, let's fucking go.
I wish we were doing a. I want to do a criminal campaign. We have got to do like an evil criminal campaign where we're just a fucked up group of assholes. So that when Ghost does chaotic shit like this, we just say, "All right, well, first we gotta kill all the witnesses."
Everybody, this is where we will end the session. Go ahead and level up.
Hot
That's
damn.
a good old week. Okay.
It was enough XP, I told you.
Hot diggity ran damn. Salad was worth the exact amount we needed.
Fuck.
That and the end of this little storyline.
God.
So what level are we supposed to be at?
12.
12.
Let's see.
Now to make a
guys-
new level 12 character.
Or actually, and
You
then I
guys
had
should be at 100,000 experience.
100,000. Anyway. Oh shit, new old invocation.
I get ability score increase. Feat. I don't know.
Do I have Eldritch Smite with Duran yet? Well, now I gotta go discard and exit to check because it won't fucking let me check any other way. Thanks, Roll20.
Hey, Ghost,
Yeah.
what's Flush? Like, who is. Like, what class?
Champ Wizard and one rogue.
Oh, so we've got Wizard, Barbarian, Fighter. We need someone who's not a frontliner.
If anything, I would suggest either a cleric or a druid, but that is entirely up to you.
Yeah, 'cause I'm barbarian fighter.
Is
Or
Head,
a ranger.
Head Doctor could come back. Remember Head Doctor?
Do we?
Oh,
So
yeah.
after this,
Astro,
Yes.
I'm going to ask you, please do not play Bartholomew.
Fuck you!
I gotcha.
Okay. Fuck you for reading my thoughts so well.
I heard that inhale of breath, like, I felt like you realized something, and then I thought, I told you to play a druid. Please don't play Bartholomew.
Don't you do it.
Orgasm.
Oh my god, that was fucking amazing.
What happened to Leak Man?
Leak Man.
He died.
Yeah.
Right.
Bartholomew, as of late, has been the only gimmick character I have enjoyed playing consistently.
Okay, so do I take... Ooh. Do I take Aldrich Smite, or do I take Nothing Personal, Kid?
Oh, that was fucking.
I love that where you're just like, fuck you.
God damn it. Oh god. Okay. Okay, not Bartholomew. Who do I do now? What do I do now?
Astro, can you please
yes?
roll me a d10?
Okay.
Does everybody have their 2 backup characters?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I technically have
Everyone
three.
died.
I have the sheets, but I didn't think I made them. But I'll have to make them.
Yeah,
Oh,
just make Nico too.
I want to show you guys something.
God,
Check out what I made.
Oh?
Hang on. Come on. And there we go.
Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, hello.
Hi. Nice.
It's a giant lava pimple.
Yeah. Did you like port it over from 3.5?
No, I looked. I looked at some stat sheets online. Made my own.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they existed in 3.5 because these are actual things that, or it'd be a magma weird technically, but it's the same thing. They're the plane of magma, which is at the para-elemental plane of magma, which is where earth and fire meet. You can find these.
What about wind, though?
What, fire and wind, or?
No, earth, wind, and fire.
There's no parapoint between those 3, I don't think. I'm not gonna humor the joke, William. You can stop making that face. I can hear you making it over the mic.
I can hear you making a face.
Yeah.
They meet. You know where they meet? In September.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know like one song from that band.
By the way, William, should I even bother leveling up Salem? Is he gonna be executed?
Not. I'll roll some things, but most likely not executed, but probably.
For life is fine.
What was that D10 for?
Hang on.
I don't know what to go for. Grappler,
Told you
Chef, or
D10,
Tavern
Astro?
Brawler.
William told you to roll D10, Astra?
Yeah?
You fuck. You can't keep a secret, man.
Sir.
I don't like it when William tells me to roll dice.
I don't like it when William tells anyone to roll dice.
Last time we did, 30 people died.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no, 60 people died.
62.
I take the lucky feat with Duran to counteract the curse of Despater. I become double cursed because Despater hates me.
There you go.
Do I go with her, Doctor?
So, okay.
I mean,
After
as
this,
long
we're
as
gonna
you
go back.
actually made the subclass this time.
Oh.
I'll write out a properly made one. And I will run it by Freaky and as
Run
a
through
like.
William.
I'll run it by Freaky for screening, and then William, and I'll run it by you for final. Like final.
Oh, you're not gonna run it by me, man? Come on, you don't want my fucking opinion?
Freaky is the homebrew god. Actually, so is William.
You
Like,
don't know me.
We've got
You don't know what I do. You
homebrewers
don't know what I
in this
do in
group.
my free time.
I've made a few homebrews.
Oh my
They
god,
won't
yeah, you've made
count,
whole
though.
homebrew classes.
My cat
So have I.
is
Not
like.
classes, subclasses.
My
So
cat
have I.
has like her back so arched that like her head is hitting her tail.
Also, after this, are we gonna get downtime? after memory wipe, going back and do some new stuff.
Probably.
And if you guys want to do some downtime.
We still gotta do the.
we gotta-
We still gotta deal with
Marco.
Marco.
Yeah, we gotta kill Marco.
Yeah.
And you guys got to go get Fortune's mansion.
Oh yeah.
Nah, fuck that.
The keep.
Yeah.
Hey,
The
you know
one
Fortune.
filled with aberrations.
You know for a fact that Fortune would say, "It is our keep. This is Heartbreaker keep. Our keep."
Wait, where is that again? Well,
She'll name
what
it.
country?
Boveros, I think.
Hang on.
Where is?
I think I marked it. So
It is right here. It is in the Kresk Empire,
ooh, okay.
right there. Which is actually probably a pretty advantageous spot because, like, it's in this small isthmus between the North and South Sea.
Actually, it's actually might want to like organize with the Empire or something. Say, I can trade with this one if you can give me one that's not as likely to get sieged in the war, please. I think
I
less
mean-
advantageous one.
Do we really want to pay taxes to Imperials?
Yeah,
Sure.
You're gonna ask to trade a castle.
I mean,
I
she'll.
mean, do
I'm
really
pretty sure
want to
they'd be
pay
pretty
taxes
happy
for
with
that?
the idea of it. It's like, you know, currently this keep that is incredibly important and advantageous in the event of a war is held privately. How would you like to trade it for one that's less advantageous that you don't really care about and don't want to bother maintaining?
There's also the fact that you guys exposed like the demon thing, so they're probably like somewhat warm to you guys.
Well, the idea is like you have to think of this from the political standpoint, which is let's say Saris holds on to the keep and a war starts. Either A, the keep's going to get sieged by an enemy, or B, the government's going to seize the keep from Fortune because it's too important of an asset. So it's better to just play this card of, would you like to trade for one that's not useful to you? Or like some other land of equivalent worth, because I don't really want to keep. I just want, an estate.
But yeah,
I don't know. These are things to consider in time, because that location is a dangerous place to keep.
I want to fucking clear the Forbidden Land.
Mr. Kret
Let's
can
go there.
talk to Mr. Kret and number 3, was it? Or
Wait, hold up. Undead are immune to charms, right?
some of them, not all of them.
a lot
Okay,
of them
then
are.
never-
Yeah.
Never mind.
Well, there's also the fact that like it's not the undead that's messing with people. It's the fog that places it saps you of life. It literally drains people of their life force.
Yeah.
Like that.
Get
Almost
We
nobody
finally-
who's spent more than a day in the fog has come back out.
What's funny is Kret can survive it because he has a nerve on death.
oh god, I've got to work on my German accent. Fuck. I haven't done it in so long.
Like, does Inerd to Undeath stop it? Because that one it gives you resistance to necrotic damage and makes you, quote-unquote, immune to some of Undeath's worth effects, and your HP maximum cannot be lowered by anything, which occurs to me I should probably have Kret making Magin and shit.
That would certainly help.
Yeah. I'm saying he may have become incredibly useful to that group now because of that.
That would certainly have helped.
I didn't think of that. Psionic Reach. Oh. Draconic Gift. Well, I wouldn't.
What was everyone saying about 3? What? Someone said something about meeting in 3 or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, the Warforged, that works with Mr. Kret. I can't... His name was a number.
Oh yeah, big boy.
Yeah, the big one, big friend. He was one of the
Ah,
earlier Warforged. He works with Mr. Kret. He's very high
Oh,
standard.
the adamantine there.
Yeah.
Hang on. Where are you? There it is. Booyah.
Oh, it's just Sir Lester. I thought his name was a number. I guess maybe we heard
No,
his number.
you're thinking of that 00.
Yeah. Huh. Okay.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, this boy is strong.
Stronk. Stroink. God, I've run to an issue of like, do I give? What the fuck do I do with Duran? Because he's got an ability score increase.
I don't know if I should get Grapple though.
If he gets his memory wiped, wouldn't he lose all the like the warlock levels?
It depends on if we get the specific wipe or just the 15 years wipe. He's willing to subject to either of them. If he can get the specific wipe, he'll go for it. But if it's not available, fuck it. Fuck those 15 years.
Fuck those
Fuck.
15 years.
Yeah.
Oh, William, by the way, at some point, just letting you know when Awen sends letters out again, she is still good. Obviously not the creature details shit, but she's gonna mention about the whole, well, I just went through a whole devastating thing of my master betrayed my trust. How are you guys doing? To like all the rich kid friends she has.
Oh no.
In her letters.
Trauma dumping.
Well,
Aww.
more in the subtle comedic, like, tries to write it off as a humorous thing, like, because she's been writing to them, like, her adventure so far, and technically it's a
Self-depreciating.
part of the adventure.
Wow.
Yeah,
That,
Like,
to be fair, I like to think, that it's just me, but I like to think that since they're not there, it's like they're reading a story versus, oh my god, this is someone's life. So it's almost like dramatic twist, right? No?
yes.
1
I
second.
think so.
It might be. Some of them probably would feel that way.
So. But yeah,
And with
trauma
sorry.
dumping. Sorry, go on.
Trauma.
With cleric subclasses, the extended spell list adds to your prepared spells, right?
Yes.
Okay, so these spells will be permanently prepared.
You have them always prepared, yes.
And it's 2 spells for each level up until 5th.
Well, people of the stream, that ends today's stream, as I'm going to be leveling quietly for a while, and spoilers. Yes.